live a frog. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the type of shit I've been on, Suki. I'm glad you agree. Why live a frog? Where is this fella? Have they done it? Oh my god, the motherfuckers have done it. Okay, easy, actually. Easy. We don't even have to worry about GM now. It's perfect. The Lucilius players have done the hardest thing for them and played Lucilius. I greatly appreciate their sacrifice, man. What the fuck? Even the game doesn't want him here? Whoa. What is going on here? Why is this? Am I mean, I have a lot of fucking tabs open. Am I blowing my computer up? Am I blowing my computer? Why is Grand Blue being laggy? Oh, 94% RAM? You don't say. I guess antimatter dimensions goes pretty crazy these days. It is kind of a lot. I could shut it off. Actually, I guess I also have is that 32 fucking tabs on Firefox? My computer does appear to be dying. You know what? You don't need to be open. We don't need quite so many of these either. Then heal it. I'm working on it, brother. That's what we're doing right now. Don't mind. I don't have that many Firefox. I only have like 6 Firefox tabs open. I feel like I'm being slightly gaslit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Work faster before it dies. It's bleeding out. That's gotta be better, right? Yeah. The game's still lagging? No. That Antimatter Dimensions game has gotten pretty... I'm almost done it, but it has gotten pretty intensive as it goes. You got fucking automator scripts running in the background and shit like that. I don't think it's the kind of thing where I can have 2 games open at once anymore. Maybe I could get more RAM, but I only do have the 16 gigs, right? Whoa! Okay, hold on. That's just not okay. Maybe I could get more than 16 gigs, but to my understanding right now is a horrible time. Though 2 years from now is probably an even worse time, I will say. Well, why are you doing this? I mean, this shouldn't be anything at this. Let me just make sure this actually works. Fun? This sounds suspect. Why live a frog? No, surely it'll be fun. We're just gonna lock out, basically. We're just gonna lock out. Okay. No, I think we're fine actually. I think it's fine. All right. Cool. Roll back in trading mode is crazy. I think it was still recovering. Why live a frog? Lucilius is coming after my computer. Probably wouldn't be such a bad idea to purchase more RAM at some point. I feel like I am starting to run into the limitations of the 16 gigs. But maybe at some point is like 2 years from now. Why leave a frog? All right, perfect. What? That. There you go. Easy. Done. It's over. It's over. That's it. That's all you have to do, and then you win. Yeah. And then you just do shit like this, and it's like, why live a frog? And then you. Okay, cool. I remember. We are officially a Grandmaster Luci. It is actually just that easy, as it turns out. How it goes? Surely this time we will enjoy Boys Love, indeed. How's it going? Not bad, Nameless. The plan is to just lock out. The plan is to just talk about other things. And let just all the Luci osmosis of like I think I understand, or I know a lot of the right things to do on Luci. Enough of the right things to get out of here at the very least. I've just I fixate too much on like, oh, this little thing annoys me or this little thing annoys me, and then things go to hell. So I think the plan is to just basically wear as Omni-Man our way to 1,000 gems and then not have to worry about it. And then play Broken Ass Galleon or something calendar year. Boys Love doesn't exist. Excuse me? Who said that? This is Erasure? Boys Love Erasure? Ping me for cat gif. Excuse me? I got hacked for a sec. Sorry about that. So true. I got hacked by the ghost of a homophobe. Ow. Ow. Nice. Anyone here a Pokemon Horizons enjoyer? That anime has pleasantly surprised me. I was watching it with or I've been watching like, not like all the way through or anything like that. but I've been watching like bits and pieces of it because a friend has been obsessed, and it's, you know, it's pretty fun. It's like very much, especially earlier on, it very much had the markers of like, oh yeah, like this is, you know, things like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's things you expect from a kid show. Like, it's like if a character is stressed or like worried or something, they don't look like, it doesn't communicate it through their actions or you know, the way that they talk or something like that. No, like straight up the character will go, I'm so stressed and worried right now, which is fun. But it's pretty fun. The characters are enjoyable. I've not really watched a Pokemon like this. It is funny because like the last Pokemon, and like this is like the newest one, right? This is like the Scarlet Violet one. I think the most recent Pokemon anime I would have watched before that would have been maybe like the first one with Ash, like the first season of the first one with Ash, like when I was a wee lad. So I've been very I don't know what how the meta has developed on the anime in the past little bit, but this one's been quite enjoyable. Okay to take these DPs, it doesn't bother me. Uh-oh. I haven't watched the anime aside from Twilight Wings in a long while. Which one's Twilight Wings? I see, if it counter hits, we get a combo. I was a little confused as to why that seems to not combo sometimes. But yeah, I think it's counter hit diff. It's probably bad for me to do that, but... Why live a frog? Why live a frog? It was a YouTube-only mini anime made for Sword and Shield. It's really pretty. That's fair. So is Sword and Shield the one before this? I do lose track a little bit on the Pokemon timeline. Out. Got this game right before Versuja came out due to burnout for the past 2 days. Been playing again, having a blast, but man, there's been a lot of changes. Yeah, I mean, right before Versuja came out is actually right before the biggest patch in the game's history. And then there's been a lot of other, like, you know, moderate to large patches since then as well, yeah. So you definitely are talking about a very long... Like, you're talking about a different game. It's just not the same game that you dropped at all. A better game, I'll tell you that. Especially if we're talking before Versuja patch to now. Am I dead, by the way? But I'm glad you're enjoying it. That was supposed to be to you. Oopsie. Nice. Frogophobic? Why live a frog? It went Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, Z to A. Yeah, I mean, Z to A is not... It almost feels like you're treating it like a mainline game a little bit, but it isn't, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Like, it's not quite a mainline game. Like, it is, the Legends games are, like, a little side franchise, but I don't know, it feels like they're putting a lot of shine on it. Bonk. No gay without loss. I think I'm still okay to be getting hit by these DPs. In the grand scheme of things, I don't need to avoid them to have any kind of good outcomes on the risk reward. Uh-oh, I'm dead though. There's a slight problem there. I get burnt out with every BC I see. I mean, you know, fair enough. If it is a big part of like the mind game around the video game. If you don't fuck with it, definitely the game is probably not for you. It is a lot less ridiculous than it used to be, but certainly, you know, as people have been talking about for a bit, like, it could stand to be a little weaker, even now. To be sure. To be sure of it. Oh, it doesn't work, right? Oh, right. Yeah. Gotta be aware of that. Probably could react and drop it and block or even spot dodge, depending, but it's gonna be a tough one. Uh-huh. Oh, my bad. Perish. Oh, tried to spot dodge there. Couldn't quite get it in time. ZA seems like more grit and bussy. Excuse me? What does this mean? Oh, the grandpa does the Robux. More grit and bussy was put into it compared to PLA, but we can only tell when the next game happens. Yeah, we'll see. I think as a guy who kind of observed both of them being played, Arceus felt like maybe a better game to me. But certainly, you could tell that they tried to work on a couple of things. Like, it was an iteration on it. I just don't know if I fuck with how that iteration was done, I suppose. That's minus. I didn't need to do that. Yeah. That was not the plus version. Oh, God. Could not stop that. Okay, it's fine. I took a break. I was in A rank since getting back in the past 2 days to play against S+ and S++ ranks. Where before I struggled. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. I tried to 2-2 you out of the corner there. Hey, still positive, though. We take it. Is S and S++ the new A rank due to the new master tier? I don't know, necessarily, if I believe. I don't think so, no. I think the new A rank is probably A rank, if I had to guess. One day we will get the boulder up this hill. I mean, we're making progress every day. I said more of it, not the entirety. No, I understand. I'm saying, like, even if, more, like, Arceus feels maybe a better game to me. But maybe it's the novelty, too. I feel like the real-time battling system in ZA was very interesting, but I don't know that it was super well executed. Do you understand? Like, like that to me is one of the big, like, where it feels like, again, they're trying something there, and I honestly, I commend Pokemon for trying something, because I feel like the bar is kind of in hell, and they don't usually try anything. But I don't know that that was a good addition. Not speaking on quality more so, there's a lot more polished production value behind it. Oh, definitely. They put a lot more. I mean, apparently the budget for that game is also, or at least, was it Scarlet and Violet? The Pokemon games have pretty decently large budgets as well. Not like, part of me does wonder where it goes. Like, part of me, not as they could afford to have larger budgets considering they're the largest media franchise in the world, but it's still larger than you might expect. Like, if you like looked at the games. Holy shit! It actually worked out. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's a 7 rollback. I did not realize that part. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Can I kill you here? I think so, right? Probably. Oh, that's combo. Never mind. I'm shocked they haven't fucked around with voice acting yet. That's kind of the number one thing you would expect, right? I think that's the number, like, yeah. Where's the voice acting? Bonk. Wow, actually remembered the Luci anti-air combo, or at least a Luci anti-air combo. Let me not call it the, because I think they could have done a little better there, but like with an H Scar 8 or something, which is less often useful, probably would have been the better way to convert that. That's still growth. I'll take it. There. Why live a fraud? I cannot tell what's happening in this sweater weather. So I think the plan is to just do things, but sometimes it won't work out. I did in fact get haha funnied by Meg22H. I don't think I'm dead though, right? Still more frames in Season 3 One Punch Man. Didn't they have like one fight with Flashy Flash and the ninja monsters or whatever the fuck that actually went decently hard? It's like the one time they gave the animators time to do anything. Oh, could have killed her there. Silly me. Nice, nice, nice. I thought they would go a little bit harder. And Game Freak's really holding back Pokemon and how good it can look and play. They're just stuck with being mediocre because they know it'll sell anyways. Yeah. I guess it's one of those things where, like, they probably figured out, like, the intersection of, like, risk-reward on, like, you know, we could put more money into it. If we put 50% more money into it, it'll be a significantly better game, but we'll only make, like, 35% more than we put in. Like, they probably found, like, from the business sense, they found, like, you know, a near optimized level of effort to actually put into it. What in the world? Like, I understand that. It's just that it is a shame. It does feel like it could be a lot better and make, you know, still make a lot of money. You can't do something like that and only make, like, English and Japanese VA. You have to do, like, all languages. I mean, games do it. Also, you totally could. You absolutely, like, isn't that, you absolutely could just have the voice acting be only in Japanese and English. You totally could. Right? Like, I understand the Pokemon is, like, a global franchise, but you also, like, hell, you could totally just do it with only Japanese as well. It's, at the end of the, and, like, it would still be better than nothing. You have to have subtitles and dialogue in every language, but they do that already, right? Bonk, bonk. I think you totally could get away with that. Wow, that just hopped over my anti-air move? Or my anti-air move, rather. Is that a full cinematic? No, that's good. That's great news. I get to keep my BCs. I wasn't blocking low. It's my bet. the dangers of rollback. Yeah, that is minus. Lucky for me. I think there'll be a lot of like families they're aiming for. They'll be upset at there only being foreign voices. I feel like that can't be a consideration. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you're going way. Yeah, I don't know. Even then, because English Pokemon is like, you could go for English, I guess, too, and be fine. I'm surprised I wasn't plus enough to do something there. Maybe I was, and it was just the rollback freaked me out. They're confirming really well. It makes me wonder if they don't have the rollback. It makes me wonder if this is a PC thing and this rollback is one-sided. Because they are confirming like off like a non-counter hit far L in ways that I wouldn't expect them to in this sweater weather. Many games are only English or Japanese. Yeah. Gaming, indeed. The end of the day is mostly just them not wanting to pay regardless of additional motives, indeed. They were born in it. One-sided rollback, we have seen it happen before. One-sided rollback does exist. And it does feel like this Meg is... I mean, they could also just be born in it. If this is always their connection, then yeah. They're going to be a lot better playing in it than I am. But they do seem to be, like, genuinely, like, hit confirmy stuff to be pretty hard to do on zero rollback. Bonk. That was a misinput, but it works. Assume they're waiting to do the lariat. Is what I'm trying to catch. Uh-oh, they're not. Waiting to anti-air me now. Oh, that is, like, impossible to see. Oh, I tried to 2U. Ow. Nice. Unreactable throw. Okay. I mean, the throw tech window is unreactable. It's unreactable that I even saw them going for the throw. Like, I couldn't even start delay teching there. Ow. And they don't seem to have the same problem at all. Ow. So again, this does make me wonder slightly if this is... yeah, it's also really hard to react to Meg 22H there as well. It does make me wonder if this is potentially a one-sided rollback situation. Certainly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 1, 2. This, that. 1, 2. Control. I could Raging Strike there, but I'd rather swing the Brave points like this. I'd rather have it be 3-2 than 2-2. Yep. That is a safe jump Megathon. It was basically a TP command grab. Yeah. See, all you have to do is not focus on the video game too much and just talk about how Pokemon could put more money into their franchise, and suddenly things get to go a little better for you. Why live a fraud? I'm surprised I wasn't... I could have sworn I was holding the guard button. Apparently not, though. Oh, Stinky. I thought the Meg would do something more aggressive. I'm in a little bit of danger. Okay to just do that. Not have to deal with the RPS involved. I'm okay to do this as well. Just build a shit ton of boys love here. Get us all the way up to 3, where we're a real boy. Can I kill you? I think so. BL3, I think it's gonna have our cooldowns coming back just fast enough. It wasn't quite true, but we still managed to win out on the clash. It works. Megathon Shore Star, indeed. 100% one-sided rollback. It did feel like that a little bit, right? They felt like they were, again, they were like a lot more clearly seeing what was happening on the screen than I was. But I mean, you know, it could also just be, again, if that's what every game looks like for them, you're gonna get a lot better at playing in that sweater weather for sure. Boys love, but I only see 1 boy and 2 lesbians. It could be platonic boys love. You could, like, you know, platonically and non-sexually love the lesbians as his close friends. I don't see why not. Who says girls can't? Indeed. Does Luci love his boy weapons? Are Luci's weapons boys, girls, or thempers? Lucilius is technically 2 men. Also true. Also true. What's your opinion on SF6? I think my overall neutral got better because of SF6 when I came back to Grand Blue. Street Fighter 6 is a very fun game. I like it a lot. Yep. It is also, I think, whiff punishing in particular is a really big thing in Street Fighter 6, and that's like, you're rewarded for it very heavily. I think it's definitely a good game to play. I mean, Street Fighter in general, but SF6 is no exception. Good game to play to get better at that. Bonk, bonk. Why live a frog? Granule. We have to kill this singularity, or else we're not a real Lucilius. I'm glad that that's always safe, again, for what it's worth. Why live a frog, Granule? How's this then? Oh, I missed the Toast Knight. How highly... Oh, that's a whiff punish? I'm the world's great... Wait, it's gonna get us to BL5. Bonk, bonk. Yeah! Dude, that combo has, like, actually fucking changed my life on Luci. You know, I am fishing for the Iscariot. It's true. That's my bad. Get better. Why do that when stupid option works sometime? Indeed. Granith and blue. That's him. It's Granule. It's everyone's favorite Granulathan. Uh-oh. Nice walk back. Put me out of throw range there. DP. Rise! He said the thing! He said the thing, man! Feeble. Okay. Slight problem. Oh, God, I really slightly overestimate the range on that 6XM every time. Huh? It's fine, we're out of the corner, at least. Hey, we're back in the corner! I'm back in the fucking building! Break counter is cheating! But only when not me does it. Only if when I do it, it's fine. I like SF6, the drive rush I'm not a fan of, plus feels a little bulky compared to Grand Blue, but it makes sense. Yeah. I think the drive system in general is a very cool system. Like, they've implemented it very well, but it is certainly, like, again, it's a very big part of the game. So if you don't fuck with the drive system, I think you're going to have a hard time enjoying Street Fighter 6. Oh, wait. I've not baited. I baited, like, none DPs on my time playing Luci, I think. Oh, I forgot. I shouldn't do that combo. I don't know how to do it. I forgot what it was like. I forgot how it actually goes, and then I just died for it. You're dead, right? Yeah. Keep it simple and just end the Granule. Blue Grand Rising. He's got the spiky hair and everything, man. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum. Lucilia's gameplay in almost 2026. Hopefully we will not have to carry Luci into 2026 with us. Ow. Perish. It's fine. It's a good trade, honestly. Ow. Though slightly worse trade because of how long of a cooldown I have to commit to it. Still not back. This is... Oh, I did match on Wake Up. I thought he would go for the 3. He did, in fact, instead just go for the classic, the rule of thirds. He's basically Jesus if you lie about it, so we need to wait till Christmas for him to be born into GM, indeed. Oh, that's a... Yeah, sure. I'm okay with this. By and large, I think I'm decently fine with getting hit with... I am mashing on, like, the classic part of the grand block string you don't mash on. Why live a frog? Double brave count. Uh-oh. I didn't realize he would be safe to block that. It's my bad. Give me your toes. Child with it. No BP. Once again, slightly overestimating range there. That was supposed to be H phosphorus. It's fine. This seems bad. It could be worse. Bonk. Oh, that wasn't close in. Okay, he is hitting a button, I think. Is it DP, though? No, he's not hitting a button. Oh, I could have sworn I saw him on the startup or something. Oh, well. 2 games. Hola, Brickolo, Harada. Hello, Harihara. Too many H sounds back to back. Grand D Blue, down these stairs. Hi, El Condor Pasaga. Hello, Mamba. Oh, nice far L stick up. He just got my ass. It's real and true. You trying to jump back there or walk back? Anyway, we do get OP off of that. Just wanting to convert this into something a little more meaningful. Oh, it's out of throw range. Cool. Good to know. I don't think I actually knew that off the top of my head. Off with your head, also. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We can kill you here, I think. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I shouldn't be... Yeah, I shouldn't be going this hard. He is alive. He took a lot of damage. He's on chip. For what it's worth, but... The reason we do aerial teleport over straight most of the time? Nope. I'm just vibing. Possible, could you explain why they added EX Gran and Narmaya? Like, what do those versions do differently than normal of the character? I can't explain why they added them because I'm not the developers. But I can tell you that EX Narmaya, at the very least, seems to have a very obvious purpose of taking a more complicated character that's very popular and making her significantly simpler to play. Right? EX Jita and EX Gran, I think, try to do it the other way around. Take popular characters that maybe turn some people off because they're a little too simple and make them more complicated. But I don't know if they succeed at that as much. EX Narmaya is clearly a success in because her play numbers are actually quite like healthy in most ranks, especially the lower ranks, which is what they're exactly what they're aiming for. Probably. EX Narmaya is not a stance swap character. She is significantly easier to pick up and play. Playing her well actually is also quite complicated. But like if you just want to pick her up and play, the skill floor on her is significantly lower than that of Narmaya. So they just took one of the most popular characters in the game and made it so that people who didn't want to play a complex stance swap character could still just play her. GG's, Brick. GG's, man. BG's. Don't be nice, Suki. Be nice. GG's, Grim. Are you glooby? I'm a little glooby. I'm vibing, man. BJ's? Yeah, blowjobs. MG's. What is this? What could that mean? Potential. Give me an EX Zeta, please. Character too hard? Yeah, that's a good idea for an EX for sure. BG is the band. So true. 4 out of 10 Gs. More Narmaya is always nice just because I like looking at her. That's valid. That's valid. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, MGS. So true. I read it as MGs. But that's on me. That's me being stupid and also Chungus. Wow, what is the BL? Oh, not that it's gonna matter, but like, what is the BL5 combo on this guy? By the way, is there new sauce, or is it still just this? Like, is it that, or is there new hotness these days? I mean, that's 10k in the mid screen, so I feel like it's probably fine. But only notice I saw was no stance swap. I thought it was cool. They help players for a character that has a tough learning curve. Yeah. EX Gran and Jita. EX Gran and Jita, I think, are intended to like be a little bit more complicated versions of characters that maybe are a little too simple. But I don't know if they succeeded at that, because they are, at the end of the day, they're not that complicated. And it feels like they also, at least for EX Jita, they certainly missed on the strength level a little bit. I'm okay with this. Uh-oh, I'm not okay with that, though. I'm not okay with getting Shimmy Neutron. Bello, hello, Nom. Bello, Nom. Nom yet? Why live a fraud? See, that one is actually a time where using M Tessera there would have straight up gotten me a punish. Owie. Damn you, aerial backdashes. Why live a frog? Dude, it's actually funny to see the fireball speed difference in real time. I really need to not do that on Luci ever again. Does he say, why live a frog? Oh, I looked at chat. I did not notice that he did that. Oopsie. I literally was looking at chat. I just assumed, I did not think I was going to be getting hit by Uverdrunken. That's the only way it happens, basically. You have to look away from the screen. And then there's a good shot. I did hear the U skill activation noise, but I just thought it would be okay. It was not okay. This person is really trying to end me, huh? We might just lose. I don't think I think I might just have to accept that I can't really fight people who are going to be this aggressive on Luci. It's like the thing that the character crumbles to, and I'm not good enough to mitigate that, I think. Ow, 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 ow. So that's fine. If they want to just end my life, we'll try, but I'm not going to get too mixed up about it. Get Shimmy Hendrixed, indeed. The color Burble. The color Nurple. I didn't realize that hit them. What the hell? Whoa! Okay, my bad. I tried to throw bait. I did not expect them to just straight up wake up mash. I think some frame traps on the Siegfried probably will go relatively hard here, depending. Nice. Mogged, I guess. Not a lot of DP. I was trying to bait DP there, but it seems that even though the Siegfried is quite aggressive, that's not something they're... Whoa! Oh, what did I say? More frame traps. I am trying to throw this Siegfried too much, and it's a little silly. Okay, that doesn't work unless you get a counter hit. That's right. There's the DPs. Okay, okay. So they are the person that I thought they were. Just, they're trying to hold out a little bit before they showed off their true power. I can't kill you here, I don't think. I mean, I can try to stall for cooldowns, maybe? Yeah, what do you know? 17k HP, but Luci's got damage. Shame how slow you Fireball is. Like, it's sexy if it hits, but it does just get spot dodged by anyone who knows. I have seen people trying to use Ascaria to punish spot dodge attempts on it. It's somewhat interesting. Give me your toes, worms. Yeah, I mean, I like this. Even if he just blocks a bunch of stuff, it is nice to get to this Siegfried who sits still a little bit more. Since he is being so aggressive right now. It's okay. We got lots and lots of frame traps, and then only having to worry about DP. That seems good. Is that all? Wow, that was very interesting. And we can definitely beat this Siegfried, actually. They're a little too in the sauce. I just have to keep up the game plan of, you know, don't ever assume they're going to stop. Oh, I gotta stop preemptive brave countering for sure. It's also like the third time they've hit me with that. But just don't assume they're ever going to change, right? Continuously just go with the frame trap angle. How do I deal with Sieg 22x? If you have a 7 frame crouching button, just hit it when you see him do it. And it tends to go pretty well. If you don't, just crouch and react to command grab and the upward swing whiffing. And if he does either of those, then kill it. If he doesn't, then, you know, block it, and then it's your turn anyway, so you're fine. You can't hope to stop me. Do 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 do. Oh wow. Guess the fireballs are all pretty slow. We know that. Oh, he's actually okay. I think sometimes I do forget that this is still a high master player. I'm like, they're just not going to react to this because they're playing like a bit of a murderer, but they are still going to, like, if I'm too obvious or something, they are still going to, you know, try and kill me for it. Oh, I forgot my rule. You got to frame trap this person. It's okay. Again, if we lose, we lose. I think we can beat this person. It's not the same level of like, people who are playing like fast and well are difficult to beat. But I also have made some mistakes, so if we die, we die. That was perfectly timed, but that's unfortunate. Just win? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I think that was 2, right? Yeah. There's no problem there. I mean, they just happened to get the timing. With the X Narmaya, since her stance change button isn't a thing for her, did they give her a new move? She has 2 sets in her. Did she almost lose moves like modern for SF6? I mean, she has less specials than Narmaya, yeah. For sure. But I don't think it's modern. I think it's more so that, you know, Narmaya has 6 special moves and no other character in the game does. EX Narmaya does not have 6 special moves. She has 3 special moves. Well, yeah. Wait, is it 3? I think she has 3. Not even 4. She's got like the Grand Gita Catalina thing going on. Oh, it's the Meg again. I mean, we could. This could be it right here. This Meg is very beatable, even if the rollback's a little crazy. But again, the goal for today is we just gotta hit the Zen. If we hit the Zen, we'll be done with Luci sooner rather than later. Okay. So, like, don't get too wrapped up in the fact that like, oh, if we just win this set, then we're free or whatever, man. That means we're close regardless. Even if we don't win it, we'll get there eventually. Administer 0.5 milligrams of fentanyl to yourself. I'll just take a chill pill instead, actually. I'm thinking I might just take a chill pill instead. It doesn't work unless you get counter hit. Bit of a shame, but it works out regardless. BL3, we're a real boy now. This Meg is a big 2-2H enjoyer, certainly. Okay. We can be patient here. We can even take some throws and be relatively okay. We're rapidly approaching the position where we can no longer take a throw. But it's fine, just mash the DP button and it works. Is Meg still meh? No, Meg's quite good actually. Takes a little bit, but it's not immediately obvious, but the character can just do a lot of shit. The announcer, however, does still gaslight you by pronouncing her name meh. That's true. I was super minus. But like, if it works, it works. I'm terrified fighting Meg TBH. That flip and far H are so spooky. Indeed. Just don't think about it. Just empty your mind, and then Meg is suddenly not so scary. Oh, immediate wake-up throw is news to me. Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't throw tech against Meg. I mean, her throw bait can catch your 2L as well, but it's like gonna catch the actual... What did I just say? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It catches the actual throw button really well. I think I thought it would still be on cooldown, but it was just enough time they could go for it again there. That's fair. Oh, Luci. I thought we hit that like far enough away it would have been meaty, but it's not the case. Ow. I cannot tell. The blocking this Meg and this rollback is very scary because I just can't tell what they're doing at all. So there's quite a bit of guessing going on here, but it's fine. Bonk. No, ma'am. He is rocking that low HP, if nothing else. Oh, nice. I mean, I say nice shimmy. I didn't even see them shimmy. I was just trying to delay tech. I can't really see what they're doing on offense. I think I am dead, though. Holy damage. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I know I had no brave points, but I think that is a lot of damage. No? Ow. Holy. What no BP does to a motherfucker. Good conversion, too. Meh damage, it's true. Ow. Okay, it's fine. Yep. The Meg doing the stutter step the way they're doing in the rollback too makes it very, like, it's good even outside of the rollback, but it's very good in the rollback when they're kind of walking back and forth. Because when they finally do decide to, like, jump out and do a lariat or something, there's like, no! Oh, honestly, I thought they weren't doing a meaty there. They totally were. Wonder if they can react to this raging strike. Uh-oh. Never mind, they never get a chance to try it. Casually TOD the brick man, indeed. I can't see shit, brother? Yeah. Again, if we don't win this, it's fine. It is what it is. Despair. Nice. I didn't even, again, like that, I'm literally just throwing moves out, hoping. Like, I had no idea that was, when I hit the button, she was nowhere near that heavy follow-up. But it happens to work out, which we'll take. Despair. Feeding time is fine. I didn't, like, again, I'm delay teching, like, on hope. Like, I didn't think that, I just kind of, I'm delay teching based on, like, the timing that feels natural to me, but I did not see the Meg anywhere near me there before I decided to hit the button. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I thought I hit her there for a second. I guess I didn't. Oh, speaking of, I actually did hit her there. Oh, that was a punish? Really? Curious. Vibe-based delay teching? Yeah. This is where the rollback is like severe enough that it actually is going to affect your ability to play the game pretty heavily, right? Oopsie. Did the wrong special. He does always try to take her turn after the minus dive. Yeah, I mean, that's just unreactable. Yeah, like, straight up, that's unreactable. Like, it's decently fast, but it's like 22 frames. It being like 15 frames or whatever in this rollback, it's a little much. Is that really, that punish is roll? I guess so. I thought you were still fine when you, man, she does so much. I mean, it's a counter hit close H, but I am surprised at how many situations I'm dead here. It does? I thought it was only... I thought it was only like, I guess doing nothing is what I knew punished roll, but I guess that is technically doing nothing as well. That's actually valid. I always thought of it as doing nothing punishes roll, but that is, like, she isn't, like, adding any more. I thought summoning Mari had a bit of, like, time added to the animation there. It does not. Rolling through flip is, like, real bad, I think. No, it's RPS. In the sense of, if she does the little... Chow, the plus on block guy, punishes it. But yeah, I know it was punished by doing nothing. I didn't realize it was also punished by placing Mari down. Makes sense though. I've had roll work versus flip, I think, once in my life. I mean, we had it work more times than it didn't in that set, actually. If you pay attention. I think we punished her with roll twice in that set and got punished for it once. You do have to be careful for it, though, for sure. And now that I know that the Mari place also punishes it, that does make it a little worse. Spot dodge is safer, generally, but spot dodge will more so... Spot dodge will make it so it's your turn, but you don't get a punish. It's generally lower risk, lower reward. Probably more valid to do in that kind of situation. Because if she does the... what's it called? The, like, plus on block follow-up, your plus, you probably can't punish her unless you're Catalina or something. But you at least can 6 excel and take your turn. And if she does any of the stuff that kills you, you're not going to die. Like doing nothing or Mari summoning or whatever, like you're going to be minus, but she's going to be too far away to really do anything about it. Fuzziest match. So true, bestie. Oh, wait. Good old Beatrix. Par H. Where would we be without it? Probably happier and living lives that were much more fulfilling for us. I could have 2U'd into some bullshit there. Okay. So far, this Beatrix is definitely Beatrixing. Just the run up from full screen, riding free. It's valid. I gotta be more careful about that. It's fine by me. Oh, I thought they would command grab. 50-50 per game, and I guess wrong. Why you never spot dodge when someone blocks H or U 236X to catch BC? I mean, I try to stop short usually. You know what I mean? I try to run up and stop short. So if they BC, it just whiffs instead of spot dodge. Uh oh. Yeah. I am not respecting riding free at all. And this Beatrix is very down to just throw it out. That is on me. I did jump. I'm getting hit by the Beatrix mind control ray right now. It is crazy how much... It feels like Meg does so much more damage than Beatrix, doesn't she? I'm not sure if that's true, but it feels that way. Nice. They aren't fuzzy matching, they're just regular matching. That's the fuzziest match. I do wonder why Meg has a rocket shark, but I think not knowing the lore is funnier. She's an ordinary girl, man. What are you talking about? Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do the follow-up with how they've been Beatrixing super hard. The follow-up that just makes that shit unsafe. Oh shit, no, 2U is not the answer there. It's my bad. What is it with Thunderbird again? You can roll it if she's not spaced out well enough. If she is, you spot dodge it? Is that what it is? Honestly surprised their shit started up in time there. Oh, nice reaction. I forget what the, I never, like, I learned it, but I've now since, uh oh, nice backdash. I've since forgotten what the counterplay to, what's it called is. Oh, I thought that didn't work. It does work, nice. Oh, I thought we would be in far M range there. Oh, I did try to jump. You can micro walk Thunderbird if the first hit hits. Now I'm talking about, you can also, oh, Steam maintenance. Right. Wait, what? No. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. It's the correct time for Steam maintenance. You can micro walk forward and it steals the corner. I'm talking if she spaces it out, right? Because if she spaces it out, you'll die if you do that. Is it spot dodge? You can also roll it there, and that's fine. I'm talking if she spaces it to where the first part doesn't hit. I think you spot... I mean, you can also DP it if you have a meterless DP, but... I think you spot that. Let's figure it out. We have some Steam maintenance time. Let's figure it out. Oh, wait. They just had their 10k gems robbed from them by that? I think you mean 1k, no? I don't remember, and it always beats my ass, that move. There is an answer to it, and like even once you know the answer, it's still like it's difficult. But I don't even remember what the answer is. As a Beatrix main, way before she came out, people still hate her a lot. She's still very good, yeah. I mean, people don't hate her as much as when she came out, but the answer isn't 2H. No, I know that. I don't know what it is though. I spot dodge most of the time. I think it's spot dodge. I think so. But let me like if she does it from like, cause yeah, what you guys are talking about, I'm aware of. You're talking about if she does it like, is it back? Yeah. If she does it like here, you can like micro walk and kill her, right? And same thing with this as well, right? I think. Yeah. But I'm talking about if she spaces it out properly. But that's a bad way to use it. This more so, because here, like if you walk, you just get hit, right? And I don't think you can roll it here either. Oh, can you still? I guess you can roll it. Okay, yeah. And, I mean, if you spot dodge it. You can spot, but like, rolling doesn't seem to be dangerous at all. What about for like the heavy version? If she like whiffs this first bit. I mean, I imagine it's still... Yeah. Okay, so roll. It is roll. That's true. Because it just like, yeah, if you're here, you can like micro walk, but you can roll, and at the very least, even if you can't punish her off of this, this doesn't like lose to the light version or something, does it? I mean, the light version is just going to be a lot... Yeah, the light version is going to be a lot harder to react to, but she's minus. But I'm talking more so about... Because this is the one that they often use, because it gives them the combo on regular hit, right? Let me position reset, go to... Is it mid-range? Yeah, that's actually perfect. Yeah. Right, yeah, roll. Roll is the answer. Gotcha. I mean, spot dodge works the exact same way too, but the nice part about roll is you can at least side swap her, right? So even if you don't get a punish, you at least put her in the corner. Yeah. Okay, good to know. That's actually not that hard. And roll works on the fireball too, I suppose. Yeah. Though, I mean, again, you should be, for the medium Thunderbird and the heavy Thunderbird, like, you should be doing that shit on reaction and not... I mean, how fast is heavy? Because it's a frame 1. Like, I don't think... Can you be too late and die if you do that? I am curious. Like, if I'm late enough, does she catch roll there because she gets slowed down enough to the ground? I don't think so, but let's double check. On reaction? I mean, the medium one is like 30 frames or something, isn't it? Or like 27? I think. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Position reset. Mid-range. Does roll work on 2x? No. Right? Can you roll riding free, you mean? No, absolutely not. Okay, it's hitting me on frame 34 here. I can be a little late, though. Yeah. If you're late enough on your roll, you are going to be in trouble. Yeah. So you actually probably... Again, you have something like 20-something frames, probably. I mean, in that case, I guess spot dodge is a little safer there. Right? Worst case. Right? Spot dodge, if you're really late, spot dodge will be... like, spot dodge will never lose. But if you're late enough, yeah, she gets low enough that she actually will catch your roll, right? So if you're feeling like roll is a little higher risk and a little higher rewards. I feel like it's pretty consistent to be able to roll and at least get like plus frames and swap yourself out of the corner. But yeah, spot dodge is a little safer, right? And obviously, I mean, you can not Lucilius, but most characters could probably DP this consistently as well, right? I'll never stop rolling from now on, indeed. How fast is the H1? I think it immediately overrides the setting there. The H1 is 32 and significantly more reactable. Oh, and that one's like never... Yeah, and you have to be so much further away for that one to actually catch roll. I see. Yes, that one's even easier to kind of deal with. I am minus here in this case if I roll it late enough. But I mean, still, she's in the corner at least. That's nice. That is nice. In your opinion, what's the best order for learning Sandy's different elements? I mean, normal and fire are your most versatile ones. And then just the rest are like, as you see, like probably water is the most useful after that. Followed by wind, followed by earth being the most niche. Like earth is just for like, there are like 4 characters or something where earth is like a very good element. I would say. I've never seen Earth. Yeah, I mean, Earth is pretty good against this lady, actually. In general, Earth, I think, is like, it's good versus Beatrix, Vasaraga, Vayne. That might be it. At least as far as where it's good all the time. Earth is still, like, a very nice corner pressure fireball. But, like, generally not, you're not gonna have an easy time, like, switching into Earth when you're transitioning from the mid-screen to the corner, but you can. But yeah, I think it's only those 3 where Earth is, like, consistently good. I wonder if Earth would be better if it gave him more HP but made him slower? I don't know if it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I think it's situational. That's fine. Earth has a nice 1-frame link combo, indeed. Is Steam still maintenancing, by the way? Any knowers? Is Steam still steaming? No, looks like we're good. Nice quick Steam maintenance. Spend the time labbing Beatrix and run away. BBU. And again, Earth is very nice for corner pressure, right? Having a light fireball that's plus. It's just more about that trade-off of like, how do you get into Earth if you weren't already in Earth before you get to the corner.
Very good odds that this person is incredibly...
Yo, Belfour, thank you for the 8 months. When is Brick Stream Tournament Run Edition? I mean, after we get everyone... After we're done with this stupid Chungus roster, we probably do just go back to playing just Wellness and the Diva. And try to... and just join tournaments, try to get better. You know, level up, etc. That is probably the plan. My best TNS run is still with Vasarago, which is a shame that I must erase from my lineage. Bonk. Will you get everyone to 1k gems every points reset? Yes, yes, that's correct. You're right. This Sisyphusian task shall never end. You got it spot on, actually. Yes, we knew all along. Sadly. Oh, hello, Fuzziest Match. Welcome back. Right back to a. Greetings there, Fuzziest Match. Oh. Don't you? I know the Thunderbird counterplay now. You can't hurt me anymore. Bonk. Perish Ramirez. Oh, I did not expect him to just get hit by the JH there. That's my bad. Curse the gods. Perish. 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 Why live a frog? This is tricks. Riding free. Yep. And I had it on the top of my mental stack and still mogged me. You believe this shit? I stood up for a second, then it was too much. Oh, that still caught me. Wow, nice. I really thought I ran away for so long, but they just kept running me down. So the 6XL reach. Uh-oh. This okay, no. I was like, this isn't one of them things where they can whiff the super and they're still plus, right? I know Seahawks can do something like that. No, that was actually a mistake. Watch her not use Thunderbird now? It might happen. At the end of the day, we still have to defeat Riding Free. If we don't do that, we'll never win. Is that all? Perish? Why live a frog? Do you understand? Uh-oh. Yeah, I love that that's perfectly timed to beat. That is one of the reasons I like using H-Tessera, is it doesn't just perfectly run into the startup of Raging Strike. Uh-oh, the way the other Tesseras do. Even you, Tessera, does. That's not full cinematic, at least. Holy far H, man. That shit held me down. Oh, nice anti-air. At least it doesn't convert like that. Trying to whiff punish Beatrix far H with you Iscar or you Tessera. Nice try, buddy. Oh, that doesn't give you a combo when your back's to the wall like that, huh? Well, that's fun. Oh my god, wait. He's the world's greatest, actually? I thought the DP was gonna whiff. I was gonna get very sad. You must defeat Riding Free to beat Shenglong. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think the second part of that DP would actually, one, reach, and if it did reach, kill. I'm pleasantly surprised. Oh, there's Thunderbird. Like clockwork. Oh, there's Thunderbird. Again, easier said than done. Oh, to actually react to that. I didn't realize that was straight up punishable if they rolled. That's fair. That makes sense why a lot of people are rolling on my block strings. I actually didn't think about that until just now. Wait, what? Oh, I was blocking low. Let's see. Switching out the second hit of DP reaches farther while looking like the same range. Yeah, it's the same thing on actual Phosphorus, right? The downward swing of Phosphorus has more reach, like on all the other versions as well. Like the light one has the biggest reach, the medium one is smaller, the heavy version, the second swing has a bigger reach than the first one. This is kind of how it works. That does catch Riding Free, by the way, as well. Oh, yeah, I gotta stop doing that, right. That is not a block string. I think that's the kind of thing that I haven't really been punished for, but that is just simply not a true block string. It's actually quite easy to kill Lucilius for the stupidity of doing. Bonk, bonk. That one, you can't roll quite as easily. Just tricks. No control here, but you know, still good damage. Give me my brave point back that I just spent as well. Uh-oh. Ooh, this is a lot of damage. Yep. That's the problem with H-Tessera, though, is it's a lot more reactable than the other two. So, you know, there's a give and take. There is no real good version of it. Yeah, I tried to throw on a wake up, but the command grab is a little better at that. Top 3 most heartbreaking moments is finding out that some block string you're doing is fake and getting owned by knowers. Yeah. I don't know what... I don't think Luci has a true block string, does he? Like, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like... Because all the phosphorus stuff isn't a true block string, right? Maybe... Is Iscaria a true block string? Nope, she could do something there. Yeah, I don't think he has one. Yeah, that's fair. I was trying to save jab there, but obviously UDP. Not quite gonna go so well. Nothing
can save you now. Repositioning.
That's tough. PUFF. She does have clock, so we are in nightmare mode now. Oh, nice. Am I dead? I think I am, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm super dead. Yeah. They're ready for Tessera as well. This Beatrix is pretty locked. Is auto combo into 623L real? Oh, maybe. I don't know. They're goated and with the sauce. It's true. This Beatrix is pretty solid. They're catching me out on all my fake shit, and I don't know if I have too much real shit for them. Oh, yeah. These far H anti-airs, they're like perfectly spaced as well.
No life.
Oh, nice. Nice. I tried to jump out of the corner, and now I'm gonna die. Yeah, this Beatrix is just better than I am, I think. This is gonna be a little bit of a problem. I don't know if my Luci is ready. Actually, I'm quite certain my Luci isn't ready, but let's see if we can rob something here. Oh, I think I got 6xh. Never mind. I tried to run up close H, and I think I didn't stop dashing in time, and I got 6xh and got counter hit. Good games. Yeah, I'm not so sure I can beat that Beatrix as I currently am. The good news is, you're saying when I'm ready, I'm gonna be able to beat that Beatrix. I'm saying when you're ready, you won't have to. Bonk. 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 Why live a frog, by the way? Yeah, I don't know, maybe he doesn't, right? I am curious, like, if I set Sandy to, I don't know, jump on block or something, so we should catch him out with anything that, you know. If I do something like this... Oh, don't brave counter, please. Okay, no, that is a true block string. Yeah. But like, yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's not light Iscaria, but it's punishable on block, so I wouldn't really call that a block string. Yeah, fair. I guess this is the true block string simulator, right? Light phosphorus is kind of the disengage. That's safe on block as well. That's actually good to know. If you just want a block string ender that pushes people away from you, it's light phosphorus. It seems to work off of, I mean, if it works, probably not off of far L, if I had to guess, but off of everything else, it seems to work pretty well.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Plus, that one should catch roll as well, so. Oh, God. I mean, I will say if this Beatrix is the only person in my queue, then it's going to be tough. We'll see. They are beatable, but they are certainly better than me on Beatrix than I am on Luci right now. For gore. Yeah, that's tough. Uh-oh. I wonder if that means you want to not use phosphorus in combos, so you have it for the block string. Unfortunately, saving cooldowns on Lucilius is not like a realistic endeavor. You have to use all of your cooldowns everywhere to get BL. I shouldn't be doing that though. Yeah. Oh, step aside. Oh, nice. I've been frame trapped. Ow, ow, ow. I am dead, I think. The other day I played the same Sieg like 7 sets in a row. If this day is just me playing this Beatrix like 7 sets in a row and then mogging me every single one, and we don't get out of Luci, the Luci mines here, then that's okay. That's fine. I'm chilling. What are you guys up to, man? How's your weekend been? Or how was your weekend, rather? You guys doing anything cool? You guys looking forward to anything? We're gonna be here a while, I think. Getting impromptu F to FTXs is fun. I do feel guilty when it happens. Prepping for finals. Oh yeah, it is that time, isn't it? That's true. Real and true. Yeah. I can't be doing a lot of the fake stuff that I'm doing. Don't worry, I'll start stream sniping. It's okay. I'm in no rush. I think fixating so much on how little I like playing Luci and how much I want it to be over caused me to not have very much fun yesterday. And at the end of the day, that's the #1 goal. All the other goals allow me. I want to get to 1,000 gems, whatever. These are all secondary. The primary goal is that we need to have. Oh yeah, that is. We are autopiloting a little bit, but it's fine. The primary goal is we need to have fun. So if we're not having fun, everything else can go by the wayside until that happens again. Bonk. Nice. 2 in-persons left this week. There's an online one I need to perform on due end of sun. Is it like one of the, like, is it actually important for you to pass the class, or is it more like you want to hit a certain grade? I will say, when I was in university, I was walking around, like, I thought I had broken the matrix, and I was talking about how little your grades mattered and shit like that. Turns out I didn't even know how right I was, man. Yes, if you fail the class, that obviously matters. But, like, passing, your grades matter even less than I thought they did when I was being super smug about it in my undergrad. People care even less. Like, I thought, you know, they care even less than I thought they did, basically. It's kind of crazy. I was the worst student in college. I believe it. Oh, wait. Okay with this. Thunderbird. They are mixing up their offense really well. This Beatrix just plays hella solid, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, really didn't work, huh? Oopsie. Oh well, happens. Oh, they had GM, nice. Out, out, out.
Nothing can save you now.
At least we weren't punishable there. We'll take what we can get. Still significantly faster than us doing phosphorus. No worries. Homework, more like go home, indeed. I need to pass the class. I needed to pass the class currently failing. So, you know, that one matters then. Yeah. Not help that I can't do the old standby of beg the prof, because like 70% of the grade is automated assignments by management. How odd.
Surrender. Despair.
That's rough, buddy. My girlfriend turns the moon. That is unfortunate, to be sure. You can do that, huh? That's cute.
No gain without loss.
Not really practical, though. You probably have to, again, be like directly underneath them like this to actually get it to work.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Siegfried. You're not Beatrix. Oh, it's this Siegfried. The Siegfried is beatable. We'll see. At least a bottle of alcohol can solve the moon girlfriend issue. A bottle of alcohol could solve... I mean, I wouldn't recommend using it to solve anything, but it could solve a lot. Theoretically. Oh. Out, out. Nice walk back. Out. I am scared. Oh. The Sieg is not as mashy as they were the last time I met them. That's a little worrying. That was kind of my main window in, as they were mashing on everything. It looks like they've cooled down a little bit, which is notably worrying. Holy shit, rare footage. Luci U Fireball actually winning an exchange. Who would have thought? I didn't know this job. I used to pray for days like this. It's fine. Though I sure have 0 VP right now. Okay. What the fight? It's gonna kill. I don't think it will, right? Yeah, it won't. Quite horrible. That's fine though. Phosphorus is pretty good for chip. We take those. My foresights failed me. One server might be all between. That's all that's between you and the class restarting. So true. Yeah, Siegfried JM. Jesus Christ! I tried to run out of range of that. It is not really a doable thing. Oh wow! Grand Blue handshake, but I reacted late enough that it actually worked out for him there. Valid. Howie. That's okay. Oh, that's not as okay. It's okay. Oh, shimmy neutron. I probably gotta start teching with 2L more. I feel like I'm autopiloting into throw teching a lot and it's causing problems. Issue is, I need this class as a prereq for like half my crosses next semester, and scheduling this late would make me end it all. Or rescheduling this late will make you end it all, I assume. I feel you. Hopefully you do well, man. Just prioritize it. Just like, you know, who cares what you get on the other tests? Just prioritize that one, and then you'll be big chilling. Certain.
Despair.
Oh, I did not mean to jump. I meant to phosphorus. I somehow missed. Out. Out. Slightly problematic, wouldn't you say? Oh, immediate throw. Again, I will say throw baiting the Siegfried might be a bit of a fool's errand. Yeah. Just like meaty him and frame trap him, and we might be in a significantly better place. Uh-oh. Right. Forgot. It's Siegfried. I think I'm alive, though? Yeah. Not full cinematic. Oh, but that one... Yeah, that's a hard one. Just got crushed. Yo, Torku, hello. Thank you for the raid. Spent an extra year in college doing single class semesters because the requirements were strict. Raid? You mean like raid, like the redundancy on like hardware, or? Oh, you mean Twitch raid? I thought you were like talking about it as what you were mentioning for your class. That makes a lot more sense. What you said there. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. You're talking about the Torku raid. Hello, Torku raid. Like, what could that possibly be? Because you were talking about databases going down too. Ow. Ogre loser? Excuse you. More like ogre winner. Referring to the raid that just happened? Yeah, I thought you were talking about architecture. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, it's only 6 frames. That was 8 frames there, so we couldn't actually punish that. Luci's far L being surprisingly mid, as always. Uh-oh, preemptive brave counter. Might be hated. I don't think I'm dead, but... Twitch did not like that. Hit me with the ad right there. Based, Twitch. Nice. You're very dead. It's fine.
A mere contingency.
It's a bannable offense. It's true. It's true. In fact, maybe I should ban Torku. Imagine Torku raids me and I ban him right away. It'd be pretty funny. Probably deserved, though.
Agonize. What?
Oh, yeah. I always forget how slow the follow-ups out of stance are. I think we might lose this too, and if that's the case, it's fine. We will be in the Luci mines as long as we need to be.
What?
When we are ready, we will be gone. And it's okay. This is going to be one of the least... I mean, this might be the least... like, until near, this might be the one that is the worst, right? So getting it out of the way relatively early is not such a bad... It's such a bad thing at the end of the day. I imagine the only one of these that is going to feel weaker is going to be near. Ow. 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 That sounds like a hate crime, only striking back for the attacks on my daughter. Falco loser? Dumb Falcon, even? Stupid Falcon? Kind of wild. Crazy that you would commit a hate crime like that. I thought you were based. Does the combo change at all if you do this?
Too late. Nope.
Yeah, it gets worse, right? It probably is like you have to go into like a far button here. Yeah. So it probably is better to do phosphorus, I guess, most of the time. I'm free from ads. You missed me calling you Falco loser and dumb Falcon as well. Just want to make sure you get to actually hear that. Man, this Luci character really is. He's not my character. This feels like one of the most not my characters in the video game. I'm gonna sneeze. Hello, Bilal. What's up? Oh, I'm not gonna sneeze. Whoa, that sucked. Got this. The beginning of the sneeze, and then the rest of it just didn't come through. Toxic Yowie. Indeed. Highly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Incredibly not my character. Oh, that still catches it. That's fun. It is fun. Like his tools again. Like so many of them are just so clunky. The character, I don't think the character is as bad as I was feeling like he was the first couple days we were playing him. But man, is he just like everything about him is designed restrictive. Is the words that come to mind with Luci. I think we'll talk about it at the end. You know, if there is an end. But yeah, it's just he's so restrictive. It feels like there's one correct way to play him. We talk about there are some very strong characters where it's like there's just so much expression, right? And there's so like they have so much freedom, and there's so many different like viable. Oh my god, he actually. It's crazy they did all of those 6XLs and he actually decided to frame trap the time I decided to mash. That's wild. But like so many of these characters have so much expression, and like there's so many different viable ways to play them, and it's just not how it feels with Luci at all. Luci feels like if you play him the exact optimal way, he's probably a mid tier. I think I am still. I think I'm back on that feeling now. But like that, like you actually have to like if you deviate from that at all, he's like bottom 3. He's living in your head rent free. It's true. It is not a super fun design for a character. I think. Like maybe I'm wrong. But it feels like there is just like, yeah, with Luci you kind of have to do this, and if you don't do this, then you go straight to jail. You know what I mean? It's just it's kind of unfortunate, I guess, that he ends up this way. Like even if if you play him the exact perfect way, it's not even like he's that good. If you play him the exact perfect way, he's like passable. Monk. Monk. He's built for a very specific type of person, I think. Maybe. Would you say Luci needs help? I think so. Because again, even if like with the idea that like, oh, if you play Luci, like if you perfectly play Luci, he's a mid tier. That's mid tier. I think mid tiers can still get a little bit of love. And then I think Luci just needs more. I don't know how to describe it, but he needs to be able to be played in more ways. You know what I mean? He needs to be less, again, restrictive is like the perfect term to describe this character in PS5. He's incredibly restrictive. Playing Luci is a game of preconditions. Do you understand? How would you buff him? I don't know. I'm bad at the character. But he feels like a game of preconditions. You have to meet exactly like all of these 17 restrictions that Luci needs to be played like for him to even be like halfway decent. And if you don't do that, the character is like literally bottom 3. And if you do that, then cool, he's like bottom 10. Congratulations. But it feels like that is not good. How do you fix that? I have no idea. I'm bad at the character. Psycho monologue into the camera about Ogre Gat. This is gonna be we're a little lower energy today. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I apologize. Call it. Remember that. You have an IOU from me for a monologue, okay? You have an IOU for a Psycho monologue. When we're doing haunts tomorrow, we can get there. I'm just like suffering in silence in the Lucilius mines here. I'm trying not to focus on it too hard.
You've exceeded expectations.
Tomorrow, when we're doing Ogre, well, actually, I think I got a pretty good Ogre Cap actually, who hit basically everything except she didn't have enough skill points for on your left, so she's just rocking Slick Search. But we're doing haunts runs tomorrow. You will get your Ogre Gap Psycho monologue. Don't you worry. Your points have not gone to waste. You could also give me the points back. Why would I ever fucking do that? Know your place, worm. You know what I'm talking about? Do you understand? Know your place. Who says that? Is that Lucilius? Or is that Bub? That sounds like Bubs more so, right? Know your place. Actually, no, I think it is. That is Lucilius, isn't it? Know your place. Stand ready for my arrival. Type shit. In this economy? Exactly, man. Have you seen these egg prices? Potential man, probably not for me either, but I might get him to master. He's got mid-screen sauce. Bison for SF6? Oh, is it actually? You might be right. Why is that in my head suddenly? Is it actually Bison from SF6? No, he just says worm at the end of his level 3. He doesn't say know your place, worm, right? At the end of his CA, though, he goes worm. That's different. That's different. I think you're gaslighting. Oh, wake up match. This Bison is cool, yeah, but I don't think that's him, right? I think he just says worm at the end of his CA and like the worm does 90% of the damage. Belial WhatsApp, indeed. Mogged, by the way. Bubs love calling people flies. I think it's Luci. I think it's Luci who goes know your place, worm. I think. Maybe we could hear him say it, but I don't know when he said. I'm not sure if it's on. Actually, don't know. I have no idea. Oh, nice whiff punish. Batter up. Okay, that's fine. My first message tomorrow will be collecting all my ovary rant, and that's fine. And I'll be ready, willing, and able to pay back your debts. To pay back the debt I owe you. I'm very okay to get hit by like all of these DPs, I think. I don't think I mind at all. Yep, this is fine. Oh, that's less fine. Oh, yeah, actually, he's got nothing to convert it with. It's still fine. We take those. Sure. No, sir. He's a little son of a bitch, isn't he? Oh, that spot dodge actually worked. Crazy. Bison has the best voice lines in SF6. By the way, Luci does say it? Yeah, yeah. You know what he said? It's in my head. Low genuinely? It's kind of stuck in my head. Know your place. Worm. Out. Well, I've got it like in the Bison voice in my head, but again, I'm pretty sure it is Luci who I'm thinking of. Oh, really? 6XL didn't reach there? It's quite surprising. It's okay, didn't react to that. That is to be expected. Sure. Uh-oh. Asmodeus. Why does he like, why does he parcel it like that? Asmo. I know Geese Howard says know your place maggot in Tekken 7. I mean that, yeah, that it's just, you know, these are things. These are evil characters. There's solidarity there. That doesn't launch. That's actually quite nice. We get the grounded combo off of that landing like that. Roll back. Almost cooked me on that one, but we still managed to actually convert that. Double BC, it's fine by me. That's for damn. Yep. Had a feeling he might be in a panicky mood there. We take those. Honestly, if we just hold at somewhere in the neighborhood of 750 today, I'll be pretty happy. And if we can get out, I'll be happy too. But we're chilling. We're chilling. I love evil characters. I fucking love evil characters. Bonk. Bonk. Any of y'all ever come wrong? You know what I'm saying? Anyone here ever had a false start come out of their balls? Or just me? Or is that just like a me thing? Ibuprofen? Ibuprofen? You ever have a false start? Maybe I need to go to a doctor. Sometimes I have false starts.
Grabbed, comma, nerd.
Like sometimes I be stroking it. What a line to join the stream. I love Crucible. Also, Dumb Kitten, presumably. Thank you for the follow. Apologies if I butchered that shit, but it's what I do. What? Sometimes I be stroking it. It happened to me once recently. It's never happened to me like before, but it happened to me once recently, and it was weird enough. Sometimes I be stroking it. But one time, I was stroking it, and like, you know, I had the feeling like I was like, you know, like I was at the finish line, so to speak. I was orgasming, but nothing came out. That's why I call it a false start. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I think my shit like needs maintenance. I think it's not supposed to happen, for sure. Do you understand? I think you guys don't understand. Oh my god. The world's greatest? I guess you were like stuck? Do you need to go to a doctor? I'm probably based. Probably based and fine-pilled. Be like, that one felt different? Exactly. What the heck? That's what I'm saying. I think you need to be checked. My vast deferens failed me. He didn't properly deliver the semen as he should. Someone take it out of that guy's next pay. It is that's the one, right? That's the guy. It's the vast deferens or whatever. He'd be delivering the cum from the balls to the penis. Is that correct? I think so, right? I think that's his job. Owie. Good reaction, DP. W brick comes wrong. Drinks water. Have you not been hydrating properly? No. Plus, I mean, I know when you nut and it's because you're dehydrated, like that's also like the dehydration effect on the nut is well studied amongst the scholars. It wasn't that. Do you understand? It was not that. Fair. The brick's edge. Gotta hydrate. Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. Maybe though. Maybe I'll hydrate though. It happens on estrogen sometimes. Maybe that just means that I'm an empath, you know? Maybe that means that I just understand women so well. 7-2, by the way. I just found out about period cramps and I cried for 13 straight hours. Who is period cramps and why is he hurting women? Also, I drink matcha, by the way. Ow. You're kind of cooking on Lucilia's, brother. It's far from the truth, Gabba, but I appreciate the kind words regardless. Matcha Dubai chocolate. I love my human rights violation chocolate. Curse the gods. We could do this. Actually, does this work? Or do we have too much pushback scaling with two of these? No, it still works. Nice. Look at that boys love. Look at how significantly we love the boys. We love 3 different boys. I mean, that's a success story in and of itself. And now look at this. Look at how many boys I love right here. Oh my god, I love 5 different boys. Call me a harem anime the way I love 5 boys. Oh, I'm gonna die, actually. BL5 and Toulouse, a true combo. Low-genuinely? Low-genuinely, it was foretold in the ancient texts. Low-genuinely? Oh! The throw misinput is terrifying. Just because you love 5 boys. Don't sell burgers at $25 a pop. I have to feed all 5 of the boys. Bro is dry? But okay, but the thing is, you know, I kept going and then was fine. I think it was just a false start. Like, it wasn't that I hadn't got nothing. Like, it just... I just got to do it twice. Which, like, you know, normally, us fellas, we don't get that kind of privilege. Like, it wasn't a bad... At least, it didn't feel like a bad thing, necessarily. Low-genuinely? Like, do you understand? Let's do this. I could build more BL, but I just want the BCs more so. Was it not at attention? It was very at attention. It was incredibly at attention. It was at attention enough that, you know, I thought I was coming. Do you understand? Bonk. I don't think you can just false start, my guy. By the way, have you guys noticed that as I've been talking about false starting, we're almost done? I tell you, man, the more I lock out, the better we play. This is so odd to listen to while playing Valor. I mean, Cassie, I don't know what kind of machinery you're working with down there, but like, you ever false? Anyway, no one else has ever false started. Talking about Ku makes the BL flow better. I guess so, right? Bro, hit the monthly jork limit. Oh, I overdrafted. Yeah. I overdrafted my balls. That actually makes a lot of sense. Fuck, don't you hate it, man? Don't you hate it when you only have 1 nut left in your account and then you overdraft your balls? Shit is garbage. It's not fair. Your Twitch bio does say Master Rank Yapper after all. Indeed. Rick's power is inversely proportional to his focus. If he's stimming or discussing false starts, he's multiversal. Yeah, it's like, you know, 9C or whatever, low 2C when spamming Omni-Man Brain Rot. Brick versus Lucilius according to Versus Battles Wiki. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. This Nier was rather aggressive when they were deathless, if I recall. This is like one of those unlosable matchups, by the way, but I have consistently lost it on Luci. This is like one of the best matchups in the game, and it's in my favor here. Like, this is one of them for real, like 7-3s or 8-2s, or I mean, probably not. There are probably no 8-2s in Grand Blue, but if there are, it's like this matchup. Oh, I tried to test her up, and I'm dead. Nice. Brick, start talking about your false starts again. You can't fumble this. I mean, if we do fumble it, it's fine. We've already made a ton of progress. Hey, Brick, can I ask a question? Yes, I did false start. Yes, I'm pretty sure my balls are still okay. Does that answer your question? Yes, it did feel like I came when I didn't actually came. No, I don't think that my balls are broken forever. Is that helpful? Low-genuinely? Low-genuinely, though, I kind of hit the false start. Uh-oh. This Nier doesn't seem to be going for the frame trap much. Which one? Yeah, they are very... I do remember this Nier being very brave when they were deathless. They were super open to being throw baited on as deathless Nier. Yep. That is kind of like the main sort of off-ramp here to kill them, is that they're altogether too aggressive when they're deathless. I think you were just brushed, Brick. You needed more wits. That's true. No? Oh, okay. Then you can ask another question. I thought, sorry, you know, grappler main, I tried to hit you with the reads. I was wrong. That's my bad. If your question doesn't have to do with my false start, though, I guess part of me wonders how important it actually is. Like, maybe it can wait. If you're not talking about the stuff that actually matters. Uh-oh, you tester, I got caught. Stuff. I could have fucking killed her there, but it's fine. What the hell? What the? I guess death is a projectile, I do know that, but that was a very odd interaction. Oh, I backdashed too late. She actually threw too early. She was too excited to throw. You're so fast your penis couldn't keep up? I needed less speed. I didn't have enough. I lacked the guts to sustain my spurt. That's true. Again, this is like one of those matchups that you can't lose as Lucilius, and it's the I think I have a 0% win rate against Nier on Lucilius, which is quite funny. But this is like, low-genuinely, this is one of the best matchups in the game. I don't think I've won it ever, as we've been playing here. The question is, do you know why Raging Strike is plus on block for Lucilius U Fireball? Because if you ever true block string into Raging Strike, it doesn't actually guard crush. Because you need to have had the opportunity to save yourself from it. If you true block string into a Raging Strike, which is quite difficult to do, but Luci U Fireball is plus enough to do that, then you do actually just end up getting a plus on block move. The non-guard crush for Raging Chain, believe it or not, also plus on block. Don't ask me how. I forget how you can set up where like the Raging Strike doesn't guard crush or hit you, but you still get to do the Raging Chain and they block it. But Raging Chain is also plus on block. But I forget like, in what situation it can actually happen. Oh, wow, dude, Iscariot sucks. Shit is ass. For real. Family. Can I really? I can match there, can't I? Can I not? I am rather surprised by this death block string they're doing is catching me off guard. Yeah, okay, no, I totally can. I'm just being ass with it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perish. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You just drew it from a true block string Raging Strike? Oh, you're right. Yeah. Maybe with Uno 5U, yeah. Yeah, we're good. I think even if we lose this, we're still good, right? Easy. Look at that. All we had to do was stop thinking about the fact that we were playing Lucilius, and then we no longer were playing Lucilius. Lucilius can't hurt you. He's not real. It is genuinely impressive to me that, like, my performance is, like, literally inversely proportional to how locked in I try to be. Them playing Luci all took was a false start and us finally learning how to win a 9-1 matchup. I think we're still going to lose this 9-1 matchup, by the way. Just heads up. Oh, genuinely? Maybe not. If they do keep throw teching like this, deathless, then we can probably mob. And taking 2 of their Brave points away is also pretty solid, I'd say. Yeah, they are just... Okay, so that was just fake the whole time, huh? I was giving them a little too much credit. Why live a frog here? Why live a frog? 95% of what death does is fake as hell? Yeah. The character is bottom 2. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that didn't link. My bad. Oh, I don't have phosphorus because I used it, so therefore it's on a 17 business day cooldown. Also my bad. Why live a frog? Thoughts? Thoughts on living a frog? Ow, 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 ow. Must be nice to play a character that has a low GM threshold. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I forget you can still corner steal that even if you're... That's like day 1 near knowledge that I've forgotten. Am I dead? No. That was a cool ass combo. Nice. I always forget you can still corner steal with that even if you're already in the corner. Why live at all? Why live a frog? Got the GM below 500 the other day. It's true. Bonk. You need to watch out for that overhead. Yeah, I always forget again that you can corner steal with it, right? Bonk. Dude, I love that, like, the round that near 1 was her, like, consistently going for, like, these, like, setups and, like, all of this, like she has to go for the overhead that's, like, punishable on reaction twice or something like that. Oh my god, wow, ow, ow, ow. And then the round where she lost is just, like, yeah, she just couldn't do anything because she was deathless. Poor guy. GM Luci, oh my god, you're right. We end off on I'm just the world's greatest. It's not even hard, huh? We end off on GM Luci, too. You know? I didn't know any better. I would say this character was the easiest climb ever. I need to study my own brain, man. It is like I actually just stop worrying about winning and then I win. There's something wrong with that. Literally a top 10 Luci player. When we try to play, you know, Wilness and Ladiva and head into these brackets, we're going to need to be able to like focus and have that be a good thing. I mean, to be fair, it might very well be that I'm focusing on a character that is like bad for me. Who was harder, Luci or an ARM? Definitely felt like Luci, I think. They both were the one, like, because, okay, the thing is, The value of having a developed autopilot? I suppose so. I suppose so, right? The we can talk about we can talk about Luci actually, because I think it bears discussion just because this character was like as much suffering as he was, right? I was kind of talking about it earlier, but this character is weird. Who's the next character, by the way? It could be Galleon, but I think we'll actually wait until calendar year. So I don't know who. Where the fuck? I have too many tabs open. Which fucking tab is my? Let me go to my own channel here and see. But Luci is odd, man. So when I first started this again, I was like, okay, maybe me calling Luci a mid-tier, you know, when I made my tier list like a month ago or whatever, maybe that was actually a little too generous, right? Like maybe mid is a little bit beyond this guy. I think I was wrong. Oh, Vera is next. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Just like a nice, easy, like all-round strong character. Amazing. It's Vera. Okay, so we have a little bit of suffering, right? It's Vera. Where is she? Vera's next, which shouldn't be too bad, right? And then we'll probably do either Versuja or Galleon after. Right? It'll be Versuja, and then maybe Galleon, right? So like relatively easy, and then Nier. And that I think this is gonna be the only one that's gonna be harder than Lucilius probably. Nier after, but we get Gran and Jita right afterwards at least. But then we get Fairy and Vikala. Oh god. Okay, once we're past Vikala though, we're home free. I actually think I don't mind. The rest of the cast isn't gonna be bad, right? The rest of the cast won't be a problem. Once we're past Vikala, we're actually chilling. But there is like, it's like Nier and then Gran Jita and then Fairy Vikala. Oh god. I think Zeta will be harder than Luci? No, I don't think so. Zeta was like I don't think I'm simply not going to play Zeta optimally, right? If you try to play Zeta optimally, then she's going to be the hardest character in the game for me, especially because my execution sucks. But you just don't have to. I think Zeta will be moderately difficult, but I don't think she's going to be... This is going to be the hardest thing besides maybe, again, Nier will definitely be worse. I think Fairy might be, and Vikala probably will be. But, let's talk about this, right? This Lucilius character is, again, like I was saying a second ago, when I first started, I was like, okay, maybe this character's not a mid tier, maybe he's actually ass. He is a mid tier, I think, right? I actually wanna pull this up just for the sake of it. When you do Gran and Jita, are you gonna do the EX versions or base? Base probably. The reason that this whole getting every character to 1,000 gems started is because I played the EX characters in Master when they came out, because I couldn't play them outside of Master, and I felt like it gave me a much better idea of their strengths and weaknesses compared to the characters that I just played in like S++ and S+, right? So we're not gonna do EX Gran, EX Jita, EX Narm, because we already played them in Master rather extensively when they came out. So we're just gonna do base for this. But like, for a visual aid here, right? Like, this is an empty tier list, right? But like pretend like this is like mid tier. This is like low tier, and this is like near Vikala tier, right? So like whatever, Nier and Vikala are in here. Like forget about who else goes in these tiers for now. The point of this is not to make a tier list, but like I had Luci placed like sort of in the bottom end of mid tier here before, and as I started playing him again in Master, I was like, maybe that was a little generous. Maybe mid tier is a little much for this guy. I was wrong. Lucilius is a mid-tier, I think. He's not terribly weak or anything like that. The problem with Lucilius, more so, is, again, I would describe him as very restrictive. Lucilius is a mid-tier if you play him exactly one way, right? There is very, like, maybe I'm wrong, and if Brian or Deeg or something were here, maybe we could get their opinion. But to me, it feels like Luci, there is absolutely a correct way to play Lucilius. And there's one of them. And if you don't do that, right? If you like, I can't describe it perfectly because I still kind of suck at the character, right? But like, that correct way, quote unquote, is very aggressively spamming all of your skills to play for Blade level, even if you don't want to, right? You have to force yourself to like not conserve your skill cooldowns, right? You have to RPS with 5U, right? You have to use You have to use 5U and pressure. You have to use it on knockdowns. You have to spend meter to convert it into blade level, right? You have to, again, like in every, like even if it sounds bad, like, you know, on every hit that you find, you have to spend that Iscariot cooldown. If you don't have the Iscariot cooldown, you know, you have to do some shit like this even, just to get the extra little bit of blade level for hitting 2-2L, right? You have to play incredibly aggressively for that blade level because of how bad it is to be at BL 0, 1, and 2, right? And if you do that, right? Hands up. I was salty early on. I was wrong, right? If you do that, you get to BL3 pretty consistently every single round, right? And Luci at BL3 is, at least power-wise, he's quite good, right? But if you deviate at all, from that super aggressive blade level at all costs playstyle, right? Then the character is actually like bottom 3. Like he genuinely, I don't think even then, I don't think he's near Vicala tier, but he actually is like the worst character in the game that isn't them, right? So that's what I say when I say Lucilius is very restrictive, in the sense of it really, you know, when I talk about a character like some of these very, very strong characters in the video game, right? Where is she? Where is the little demon here? This one, right? This character to me is like the sort of the exemplification of this. Right? Cagliostro is incredibly strong, obviously, and she's so freeform, man, right? Like, there's good things to do on every character, and there's, like, good setups and high-level play and things like that on every character, for sure. But, you know, Cagliostro, for example, is like the polar opposite of this, where it feels like she can play the game in so many different ways, so many different play styles can be good on Cagliostro, you can prioritize so many different things, and because her kit is just strong and well-balanced, I mean, arguably a little too strong, but you could nerf her a little bit without getting rid of this. But because overall her kit is relatively strong and well-balanced, right, you can play this character in lots of different playstyles, and she'll still be very good, right? Even if there is a quote-unquote best one, the gap between the best way to play Cagliostro and, like, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth best way to play Cagliostro is not gigantic. Whereas, the way I understand it is, again, there is one viable way to play Lucilius. Not 2, not 4, 1. There is exactly one viable way to play Luci, and that is not very fun. You can literally play him in other ways, but they're so bad. It's so awful to play Luci in any other way than the way basically that I learned to do. Like if you wanna go for, you know, you wanna focus on rushing people down or something like that, to the point that like rushing them down at least like resource wise, right? I'll spend the meter, I'll convert for like max damage on my combos and try to kill them early on into the round, because, you know, you'd think Luci has pretty high damage, even at BL0, right? Like, just, you know, Luci just, if he hits you at 50 meter with BL0 and, like, does some shit like this or something like that, right? This is pretty high damage for the mid-screen into Iscariot or something, right? This character just hits hard. Like, if you want to do, like, this combo fell off the face of the earth for me as I got higher up with this character. It's like, oh, 6k damage for 25 meter. But the problem is, then you're just, like, you can't do this, man. You get like you get 1 BL from that, cool, but you can get double the BL by spending the meter converting into this combo instead, right? Bonk, bonk, and there's other versions of this too, but like something like this instead, right? You get double the blade level, right? Yeah, you get less damage, but the blade level is all that matters. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. It's all that matters, right? You have to, converting meter into blade level is objectively better than converting meter into damage until you get to at least BL3, and there doesn't seem to be an argument against that, right? If you don't really, like, if 5U feels like, you know, if you don't really like the fact that, oh, I kind of want to play a lot with, like, the fireball, you know, so I don't want to do the 5U follow-ups as much because they get rid of the fireball, too bad. It is that important. You have to be using 5U or you won't get your blade level fast enough to become a character, and, you know, therefore, if you want to play around Luci's Fireball more, sorry, dumbass, you have to do stance into this, otherwise you don't get enough BL, right? So, he's uber restrictive. And this is not even to talk about the fact that a lot of his stuff is just kind of clunky. Like, a lot of his stuff is very much like, oh, like, this does, like, I thought this worked, this doesn't really work, oh, like, this, you know, this thing only really works off on like certain ranges, you know, like, oh, you can go 2U into conversions, but it has to be on counter hit, right? Even the fact of like, you know, the stance follow-ups taking his fireball away makes it feel a little clunky to zone with him, etc., etc. What if at BL3 you could combo off of 214 HM? No, this is not, I think this is not the problem, right? Lucilius does not need to become better at Blade level 3. Do you understand? And I don't know if making him the problem, again, fair warning, this character is not me at all. I don't understand him still, right? I found this, I understood, the Lucilii told me what to do, and I put the square hole, the square peg in the square hole, right? And as a result, I got good enough results with them, we got him to 1k, and we dipped, right? But I still do not understand this character very deeply. But, so, balancing him is weird, because the blade level mechanic, it has to matter. If it doesn't matter, what is the point of the character, right? Like, you don't just want this to be another Shoto. The blade level is supposed to be his thing. Also, cheeky, 18 months, goddamn. Mr. Belial, what's that? So I unfortunately, I don't have a productive idea here. I need to think about it for a little bit longer, right? In the moment right now, I haven't, like, digested enough to really know what I feel like. Because even if this character is a mid-tier if you play him optimally, this is still the tier where I think you could get some minor buffs, right? I would want most characters to be, like, in high tier, right? So, like, he could still get some minor buffs. I mean, one thing, I don't know if it's crazy, but I feel like, I don't know if this will be something that's like, oh, broken. But I feel like he doesn't need to, like, if you want to make it so he can't do, like, 5U into L twice in a row or something, cool, right? But I feel like maybe he should be able to do the fireball even after he does this, you know? Like, I don't like this feels bad, right? That's like maybe it's like suddenly like, oh, that makes X or Y or Z, that makes his pressure impossibly stronger. I don't think so, though, right? I don't feel like, yes, Luci to me is one of those characters who, he is kind of balanced on the knife's edge in the sense of, with this blade level bar, if you make it too easy to get BL, we just go right back into top 3 Luci. But outside of, like, you know, outside of that, I really don't think it's true, right? That's right. It goes in the square hole, sticks a cylinder in there. Yeah, it does. It does feel like that. I've heard Luci players. He was totally fine on release. It started getting downhill the moment he got buffed like crazy. Maybe. But yeah, like, Lucilius to me, the problem is, I think, what if they spread the power throughout, so instead of it being centered around BL5, like being able to combo off 214 MH when he hits 3, but the damage increase comes at 4 instead. I mean, the comboing off the MH is the strongest thing about Blade level 5, right? Like, I mean, you could look at this combo and make it do 3,000 less damage, right? And you'll see, or 30% less damage, and you'll see kind of what it would look like if he had the damage buff, if he had the comboing from BL5 without the damage buff, right? Bonk. If he did this, because he's getting a 30% damage buff right here. He would have a 10% damage buff at BL3, right? Like, that would be, I mean, that would be, what, like 5k damage off a far M? That would be ridiculously strong. And he's building, and like, this combo would get him to BL5 as well. I guess he couldn't do the double, though, right? He couldn't, that is true, he couldn't do the double. He would have to do something like that into the Ender right away, because he wouldn't have the cooldown reduction to do the double Iscariot. So he would probably end up having to, I don't know, man. Something like that, or something, right? Still, though. Or if you want it to be fully meterless, like, it would just be bonk into this, into probably that, or something, right? 4.5k off a completely meterless off of far M is still ridiculous. Like, that is still, no one does that in the video game, right? 4966 damage, yeah. Like, this would be like 4k off of far M meterless in the mid screen for nothing at all, for no resource, and he's building BL the whole time. Now you can go 2U M fireball 214U. Oh, can you? Bonk, bonk. 2U. Oh, you can. Yeah. What? You might not be able to go 214U, but Galleon does that? With Rock Up, right? And with Rock Up, Galleon can do that. And Galleon's meterless damage is ridiculous with Rock, right? Like, I often describe the damage that Galleon gets meterless when the Rock is there as unfair. Luci, like, getting to do that at BL3, I think will be a little strong. I don't think this character needs to be stronger. My point is, I don't think he needs to be stronger at BL3. I don't even necessarily know that he needs to be stronger at BL1 or 2. his power level is relatively fine, right? He's a difficult. How goes the Luci grind? We're done. He's a difficult character to balance because Luci does not need a huge power level increase, I think. He needs flexibility, but I don't know how to patch flexibility into a character. No power level buffs, but fix that clunk? Exactly. I feel that a CDs are his biggest weakness? Well, absolutely, but like, I think if you just made it so Luci didn't have the cooldown problem at BL1, he's too good. Do you understand? I don't know, but again, he doesn't need to be better. Like if you had BL3 BL3 CDs at level 0, he'd be fine. He wouldn't be fine. I think Luci would be very strong if he had BL3 CDs at level 0, right? The average Lucilius skill is better than the average EX special, and level 3 makes his cooldowns shorter than the average EX special. I disagree strongly that he will be fine if he had the BL3 cooldowns at level 0. I think he will be very good. Like, you'd have to nerf something else if you did that. And also at that point, it's like, what does he do? Like, what's the point of the character at that point, right? Like, what's the point of the character at that point if he's just like he's just a really strong juiced Shoto, I guess? Like, why even engage with the BL? Why live a frog, man? Why even engage with the BL mechanic? I still think swap the level 2 and 3 buffs. Maybe, yeah, that maybe, but again, I think you guys are not understanding my point. Maybe you guys disagree, and that's fine. But my point, that's a really big power level buff. And he can use a slight power level buff, I think. But my problem with Luci, again, is that I don't think he's actually super duper weak if you play him correctly. It's the second part of that sentence that I take issue with. Do you know what I mean? I wish there were more ways to play him correctly. He doesn't need more power, he needs more flexibility. And I don't know how to do that.
Beyond repair.
How could you make it more reasonable to play a more conservative Luci, for example, right? How could you make it more reasonable to play a Luci that tries to kill you without, like maybe not going for BL could at least be viable, even if it's worse, right? Like just trying to like, and I guess you would have to make him better at BL0, but how do you do that without making the mechanic kind of not important to interact with, right? Because the thing is, you could be like, well, if you got BL off his U skills, that could be good. But then also, it's like, the problem with it is you have to buff Lucilius in a way that buffs the playstyle, all these other playstyles that are completely non-viable, besides just like immediately dumping your entire life and all of your cooldowns for your blade level. You have to buff those other playstyles without just buffing that primary playstyle anyway, right? Like, if he gets blade level off his U skills, guess what? Like, the dumping everything to get blade level as fast as you humanly can, that playstyle also just gets way better, and then it becomes maybe even too good, and it's still the only way you can play it, right? Make his 5U more integrated into his game plan? You might be right. No, okay. It's not useless. He's such a weird fucking character, man. 5U is not useless at all. No, 5U is mandatory. This is the problem, right? 5U is like damn near mandatory to get to BL3 consistently. Right? Would the answer be increasing the BL that 5U gives then? Maybe? I think it needs different buffs that still matter, but the fact his existence is tied to level 3 is pain. Yeah, I mean, what if it was more gradual? Like, I don't know. This character is a real interesting design, but I don't know how he's not. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong, but I think Luci is generally not very fun for people. Like most people, maybe I'm assuming that people agree with me, but he's not very popular, right? Just make U skills grant BL. I'm always super hesitant to give him more ways to get BL. Do you know what I mean? I think swapping 2 and 3 makes things more gradual. I'm more so talking about what if you know how like it alternates between cooldown levels and damage levels? What if it was always a little bit of both? You know? Like what if at like BL1
It's you or me.
it was like, 10 seconds and 5%, and what if at BL2 it was like 8 seconds and 10% or something? Like it, you slow, like you, I don't know the exact numbers, obviously you'd have to be careful with it, but like, what if it was he was just constantly because this number is what matters. Yeah, let's be honest. This doesn't matter until you get to like here or arguably here, right? What if it was a finer gradient, right? Like what if he started at 12 still, but like this got down to 10 and gave him a little bit more damage, just make BL1 a little better in general, right? And then like this was like 9 or 8 seconds and he got 10%, right? So it was like BL3 is still good, right? Like it's still good to do that. And it's still like 7 seconds is still like a break point for him, because that is the point where his specials have a lower cooldown than your average EX special. The average EX special is 8 seconds, right? So that is still an important break point. And you know, Luci, obviously, like you could even do this to where like BL4 is like 6 seconds and 20% or something, right? And make this like even really, really good, right? And then BL5 could still be as ridiculous as it is or something like that. But I think this would make it feel like it was less, okay, it's less static, right? Like, because right now, it's like, oh, I'm not a BL3, I'm ass, I suck, I'm terrible, I'm not a character. I am a BL3, I'm pretty good, actually. I didn't even know that 8 seconds was average cooldown. Yeah. So, like, maybe BL2 gets him to 9 or 8? 8, maybe? Right? Like, it's 12, 10, 5, 8, 10 or something?
You're beyond repair.
Is that too strong? Maybe? I don't think so. I think maybe I'm wrong. To me, where Lucilius 10, 12, 8, 6, 5, 3? No, this would still be 7. BL3 does not get any better. Yo, this is Castile. 0-2 is horrible. Making 0-1 instead of 12, it's 11-9. Yo, Castile, okay. I do want a Lucilius in here because this sounds like unjanking the character more than buffing, which that's what I want to do. Again, I don't think that Lucilius is, like, horrible, right? I don't think he's, like, oh, so horrible bad. I think he's super fucking clunky, and the only way that he's not horrible if you play him in one exact way. I think I like this idea. Like, 12, 10, 5, 8, 10, 7, 10. Right? Like, going from 8 to 7 still matters. It still matters. And then, like, you can keep the 720 or you can make it, like, 615 or something. Who knows? I don't think BL4, by this point, he's fine. This might be doesn't need a touch. But, like, I don't think that makes him too strong. To me, I think the thing where, again, I prefer if the CD gains were prioritized and the big damage just be the reward for level 5. Yeah. I think 0-1 is the biggest issue. If you make one, like, 8 seconds, I do feel like it kind of removes some of the incentive to get to things. You know what I mean? You can get to Blade level 2 in a single combo. One shouldn't be 8 seconds? What do you think then? Because, like, it's already a 2-second cooldown buff. I don't know. 0 should be 11? It's an interesting idea. You make this 11, one should be 9?
You're beyond repair.
Then what's 2? Is it just a damage buff? You just keep it as it is? Like it's 11, 9, 9, like this? Like 11, 0, 9, 0, 9, 10? Is that what you're talking about? Yes? That's an interesting idea too, yeah. What if they reduce his BL level cap to 3 to change around his stuff so it'll be more impactful per level? That or make his 5U have a parry as an option? No, again. And here's what I'm going to... Any suggestion to Luci that is make getting to BL5 easier or make him gain more BL, I think is a horrible idea, right? You'd have to nerf a shit ton on Luci to do that, I think. As of right now, if you play Luci, you have to factor in the character being played properly. If you play the character, like, correctly now, you get to BL3 for most rounds. A tiny blade level increase. And we're maybe not right back to where we were, but we're very close to the Luci that just hits BL5 every round again, right? I am very against the idea of, like, make him have to gain fewer blade levels total or, you know, make him gain more blade level in any way or anything like that. Because, again, don't be too humdrum, oh, my poor boy, he's so baby. Blade level 5 Lucilius is the best character in the game. Right? Blade level 5 Lucilius is the best character in the game. Right now, anyway. I think getting to Blade level 5 should be based on him outplaying his opponent. Sure. And, like, right now, you can, like, getting to BL5 right now even is not insanely difficult, but it's rare, right? It's like, I mean, for me, it's like a 1 in every like 10 matches. If you're like a really good Luci, it's probably like depending on the matchup. But like if you're fighting a character you don't just like Mog, it probably is still like 1 in every 5 matches or 6 matches, something like that. That's okay, right? That's upside baked into the character. But he doesn't need to gain more blade level. I just think 5U having a parry will make it suck less. That's an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea, like something that's still really high risk, high rewards. Maybe it makes 5U a little better to use a neutral. I don't know. But I think I like the idea of just kind of, I like the idea, like the only thing that doesn't jump out to me as like a really big problem is smoothing out the curve here. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this is also like Luci is like, in a weird way, this does let him gain more BL. You don't have to worry about that, right? Like if Luci's skill cooldowns are shorter, he gains more blade level, right? So this could also be, which is why I feel like tiny changes to this matter a lot more than you think, right? Like I kind of like Castile's idea of 1199. 1 second off on all of these is actually quite nice, I think. BL0, like you don't, doing this too much, again, you're giving him more blade level. Keep that in mind. So like this being 11, this being 9, this being 9, and a damage buff, I think is fine. Because then at that point, at BL1, he already at least becomes... You might be like, 1 second. Who gives a fuck about 1 second? It does make a difference. It does make a difference, right? I mean, look at it right now. Right now, he's 2 seconds off of the normal cooldown for an EX special and it feels like ass, right? 1 second does matter quite a bit. So I kind of like the idea of it being 1199. Because again, I know I'm repeating this. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm just going over the same point over and over. But making 5U faster to exit and enter break him, it's an interesting idea. It could. I think Castile's idea with a small BL5 nerf just in case is the way it should go. Yeah. I mean, there is also a real argument here, but this is like more of a rework of the character, right? So this is like, I can't say this with much confidence because it's just like a different character, right? But there is a bit of an idea of like Blade level 5 being as unfair as it is really limits the design space on this character, right? There is like a much bigger swing you could do, which is just maybe just remove the ground bounce off of Iscariot at all in BL5. Right? Just remove the ground bounce off of Iscariot completely, and then you can play around with this character way more, right? Yes, BL5 Luci with 3-second cooldowns and a 30% damage buff is still a ridiculously strong character, and in the corner, he's going to send you to the Shadow Realm, right? But this Iscariot wall bounce, man, like this, with the low cooldown too, like he just, this is so much damage, right? Like, this breaks the power curve, like him doing that breaks the power curve of the game so insanely. This is not, characters don't do this, right? Characters don't, they don't do that much damage in the, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen off a far M. They don't do this. Right? And it's entirely enabled by that ground bounce. I understand why it's like that, because Luci loses the whole game until he gets to his win con. Right, but you could make it so that, again, if it's 3 seconds and 30% damage buff, he's still incredibly strong in BL5, right? And then you can make him way less bad here, right? So it still feels like it's this climbing power level, right? It still feels like he's, and it's not like, oh, blade level doesn't matter anymore. You're gonna tell me that 3-second cooldowns and a 30% damage buff that applies only to your supers once you get there? You're gonna tell me that that doesn't matter, right? But at the very least, now you don't have to be as scared of these other blade levels. Because as of right now, with the way the BL5 is designed, we have to be terrified of Luci, right? We have to be terrified of Luci. No, BL5 being temporary, I think if you did that, you have to make it like ridiculously. You have to be like built up within like half a combo or something. I think that's too far, personally. But if you made BL5 very strong, but not just the default best character in the game, you could make the rest of the character a lot stronger. But again, that is make BL even harder, but last through rounds. That's a totally different character. Yeah, I mean, what I'm describing is more like released Lucilius, actually, because they added the ground bounce to him in the Versuja patch, right? Something I never got is why SSBA is lower than average damage. Wish I feel like they could just not give it the 30%. Yeah, I mean, it probably is a buff to the character to not have Blade level 5 buff the damage of his SSBA and make it regular damage. He probably would just be better 90% of the time if you did that. Just a thought I had. No, I'm not coming at you for anything. I also don't really know what I want to do with this character. I just think that Yeah, it is. It might be great, Jay. I don't know. It might be great, but that is so different that it's hard to picture what that would look like in practice. Do you know what I mean? But again, that's like a much bigger swing. Is like reworking BL5 a little bit, like reverting the buff. Because again, Lucilius was not always like this, right? The Iscariot ground bounce was not there on release, right? Very notably, I do want to point this out because like it is not necessary for the character to do that, right? This. They did this in the Versuja patch. They did this in the Versuja patch. I think BL5 should be a win con. My point, Castiel, is that even without this, BL5 is a win con, right? Like, just having 3-second cooldowns on Luci's specials, they're so good. And it still makes his damage go up significantly because of the fact that he can do his specials like multiple times in the same combo, right? Like, even without... Right, even without the Iscariot ground bounce, just the fact that I can do that, like I can loop my damage, like I can loop my specials multiple times in the same combo. I think that BL5 with just this and not the ground bounce is kind of... Luci's spells aren't that crazy good. They have a lot of counterplay outside of Iscariot. I think they're quite... I mean, they are better than an EX special, right? This is better than most EX fireballs, right? Like, Iscariot is a pretty good Lariat as well. Like I think his specters are pretty solid, and on 3 seconds they're kind of crazy. No, but it has more weaknesses. I think one of the primary fireball cannot be used on offense. Right, it is very slow. It's more it can be used as a set play tool sometimes with shit like this or something, right? I don't know. I don't think that this is weak. I don't think this is weak. Set play cannot be used? No, that's not. I mean, that's not true, right? It can be punished on Oki, especially if you have BL5, right? You can do some shit like this. Bonk, bonk. And this is like a UDP safe fireball setup. No? I'm pretty sure. Yes? I don't think so. I think I've labbed this. Maybe I'm wrong. Counter on Wake Up. Actually, I don't know if it's Wake Up or Hits, because he's going to be teching, but let's do it anyway. Let's do both, and then he'll just do his thing. And again, normally you don't want to use Light Iscariot, but if you have 3-second cooldowns, it doesn't matter. You can do it. Right? Let me double check. Maybe I'm stupid to this though. I could have sworn that was a thing, however. Oh, no, it's the wrong phosphorus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This one. Yeah. What do you mean? This is a UDP safe setup that he has. Can't be used on set play. I think you're a little wrong, brother. Now, the problem is, why would you ever do that if you didn't have a 3-second cooldown on Iscariot? But you do have a 3-second cooldown on Iscariot now. Right? Like, I think that... I disagree strongly with the idea that this isn't enough for BL5. This is literally what the character was, right? No, so on main and knockdowns? Well, sure. My point is that BL5 giving him the 3-second cooldown on his specials still makes him significant. It opens up significantly more options. Like Iscariot? I mean, he doesn't need to be able to get a... If your point is that him not being able to get a UDP safe setup off of like Iscariot knockdown makes it, I think we're getting off track. We're getting to the, I disagree with this idea. But anyway, what I was gonna say, right? What I was gonna say is that this idea of like reworking BL5 and like making it so like the rest of the character can be a little stronger, right? If we're not as scared, if BL5 isn't quite as broken, it could work. But again, I just think 5e needs better options that are mostly punishable. Maybe the medium as the safe one. Maybe. But yeah, I think that generally, that could work. It is safer probably right now to just, again, smooth out this curve very slightly. I literally think making this 11 and 9 and we don't, and this 9 as well, we don't have this conversation anymore. I think the character feels completely different, and still probably relatively balanced, right? And it will. This is balance hell. I have a headache now. He is a nightmare. I'll tell you what, I don't like this character. The reason I've talked about this for so long, even though we haven't been doing these longer discussions when we finish character runs to master these days, is because even more than this character feeling difficult for me to pick up and whatever, he was just not fun at all. This was the least fun of these that I think this, like, even, I mean, maybe Nier will be more difficult. I don't know if Nier will be less fun. This character is ridiculously unfun to play, right? And I think it's because, like, there are a lot of characters that aren't, there are a lot of characters that aren't, like, my character, right? That I'm bad at, that don't fit my playstyle, but I can find the fun in them. This character is not fun. And that's like, and I think a lot of it comes down to, again, this fact that there's just, you have to play him this very specific kind of way. And I think smoothing out that curve might really help, right? I think Luci's really cool too. I mean, he's very cool, but he's just not fun at all. He's just not fun at all to me. And it's really like one of the only characters in the game that I can't even see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, Matera, Fairy, whatever. I'm not a zoner player. I don't like zoners, right? That's fine. But like, I can see the fun in Matera and Fairy, right? I see the appeal. It's just not for me. I don't understand the fun of Lucilius at all. He's just, I hate him. I hate him. I really disliked playing him. Like, yeah, at the end of yesterday's stream, I was like, fuck, I have to play Luci again tomorrow, man. Which has never happened to me. Like, there's never been a time where I'm like, man, I have to play more Grand Blue tomorrow. I love this game, right? But, like, it was so bad. Like, he is so unfun that I genuinely, today, I was like, fuck. And that's why I was like, you know, I'm just gonna not worry about it. I'm just gonna talk to chat. We're just gonna shoot the shit, right? We're just gonna shoot the shit and we're gonna go for there. Right? And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But like, I don't know, man. He's horrible to play. In a way that no other character is in the video game. Luane? I mean, Luane is ridiculously fun, right? But Luane is fun in like the sense that you feel like the fucking devil while you're doing it. The fun in Luci is playing on the back foot, outplaying your opponent, surviving until you get win con.
You're beyond repair.
Theoretically, I see what you mean, but like, at least my experience is, no, it isn't, right? Because if you ever end up on the back foot as Luci, you lose, right? If you end up, like, Lucilius is still ridiculously fragile.
You're beyond repair.
The fun in Lucilius is winning the first interaction and snowballing from there. And that is like, it's so out of your hands. Like, yeah, you can just outplay the opponent and be better, but like, I don't think so. So I absolutely hated playing this character in a way that I really did not. Fun through struggle, I can kind of get that. Brother, I play La Diva, right? That's the fun with playing La Diva, right? The fun with playing La Diva is probably losing the first neutral interaction, blocking for a long time, and it's like, oh, but just you fucking wait, man. Once I get you, right? When I get my one chance, you're going straight to hell. That is not what Luci is. It's just not. Lucilius doesn't have the tools to make comebacks.
It's you or me.
Lucilius does not have the tools to make comebacks, and Lucilius is not designed to play off the back foot, right? And he doesn't get rewarded for surviving. Castile's in an ad, but I'm gonna wait for a second, but like, none of that is right. Right? Yeah, if you're just better than your opponents, you can make anything work. But, brother, I play Voss and Galleon, I get, yeah, exactly, right? There you go. I break over. I want to harp on this point because I think it does matter, right? Playing on the back foot, outplaying your opponent, surviving until win con. None of these things are true. Lucilius is not designed to play on the back foot. He doesn't get rewarded for playing on the back foot. He doesn't gain any blade level when he's on the back foot. He doesn't gain anything for surviving. The fun in Lucilius is winning the first interaction and then hoping for the best. Hoping you can maintain that momentum until you're at blade level 3 and then you can actually come back. This character has no comeback mechanic built in, right? This character is incredibly fragile. He has an anti-comeback mechanic. The longer he spends at BL0 or BL1, which is what's gonna happen if he's on the back foot, right? The longer he spends on the back foot, the more likely he is to lose. He has anti-comeback mechanics built in. Right? La Diva, Vasaraga, Galleon, these big bodies, right? Well, Galleon's not really a big body, but like La Diva and Vasaraga, right? These are the kind of characters, right? Where it can be like, oh, I lose a couple neutral interactions, I'm sitting here blocking for a long time, but just you wait, motherfucker, right? When I get my one chance, you're going to hell. That's the kind of character where you can survive, like you get rewarded for surviving. Lucilius is not that at all, right? So there is no fun to Lucilius besides just winning the first interaction and then snowballing. But that feels so out of your hands. Yes, you can just be better than your opponent, and you can make anything work. But I don't know. Valid crash out, have a resub. Thanks, Poe, for the 19 months. Goddamn. Make Lucius 5U, give him a token like Versuja, and that token gives him BL passively. He loses that when he gets hit. No, because again, the whole reason that this character is really hard to design, right? Because the whole reason that we took the BL off of his whiffed specials in the first place is because we didn't want to incentivize Lucy gaining BL by not playing the video game, right? If you give him a token when he goes into 5U and it goes away when he's hit, then as soon as he does that, all he's going to do is 5U and then run away for the rest of the match, and then he becomes, again, the problem with Lucy was that he was not just very good, but also incredibly uninteractive before they nerfed him, right? Lucy would just spam specials at full screen, and he would get to BL5. Anyway, man, rant over, but I do not like fighting. I don't like playing this character. I think he needs serious help. Not even, again, power level-wise. He needs serious help to not be such a fucking useless, unfun piece of shit. Right? Zoners exist. Tessera has a good anti-zoning move, right? Lucy could not. When Lucy was good, he was every zoner's worst matchup, man, because he forced you to approach him. When Lucy was good, to be fair, Matera and Fairy were both significantly worse back then, right? But when Lucy was good, he was like one of Fairy and Matera's worst matchups because they had to rush him down, right? So no. Maybe him just using the token on a special would be better? Maybe, yeah. He gets like a little bit of extra BL or something like that the next time he uses a special if he goes into 5U, who knows? Yes, that's true, yeah. Anyway, man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to rant on Lucy. If you like playing Lucy, I understand, but this character felt so ridiculously unfun to me. I just had to get it off my chest. Yeah, man, let's lab some Vera, and then we'll, honestly, man, we'll call it do you think they should decrease blade level 5 potency and increase other blade levels? That's an option. Again, if I'm gonna, you should definitely talk about Lucy in Discord at some point. Yeah. Again, if I had to settle on something after this 40-minute discussion, I think the idea that I like the best is Castile's. 11 seconds, 9 seconds, 9 seconds, 10%. And like, maybe some like mild quality of life buffs here and there. Like maybe make like the phosphorus knock up like a little bigger so you can 2U a little easier or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll go too far, but at the very least, like 11, 9, 9, boom. I think that's a way bigger buff than you think, and I think that we probably are fine, right? I think we're probably fine. Huh. Let's lab some Vera and then call it, man. I'm just happy that I'm out of the Lucy mines. I didn't expect to be out of them this week, so we'll lab some Vera and then we'll call it there. I got a question, is it too late to get this game or not? Also, are Swords and Siegfried good for new players if I were to get it? It's not too late to get this game. Grand Blue has kind of been holding steady at a certain, like, certainly it is a smaller fighting game than like Street Fighter 6 or Tekken or something like that. But it's, it's got its player base at this point, and this dedicated player base, and they tend to stick with it. It's not hard to find matches in my experience. Even like when I was playing in S+. I can't talk about like B and A and stuff like that, but yeah. And also, yes, very good point. It is 70% off right now too, so there's also a free version. The thing with Grand Blue is if anyone ever asks, should I get Grand Blue? The answer is always yes, because even if there wasn't a 70% sale, get the free version, play it for a little bit, and see if you like it, right? This is a free-to-play fighting game. Yes, obviously you get the rest of the roster and stuff like that when you buy it, but like, there are characters with huge tatas, yes. But like, there's literally no cost to trying Grand Blue. Get the free version, play it, see if you like it. The second half of your question, Saurus and Siegfried? Yeah, I would say Saurus and Siegfried are both, most characters are pretty good for new players, right? But Saurus and Siegfried are both very good. They're both pretty fun as well. Some of them are even women. Understandable, thanks. Yeah. Oh man, okay, let's calm down. Let's do some nice, relaxing Vera labbing, and then we'll call it a day. Okay? We'll play some haunts tomorrow. We'll get ready for Libra Cup. And then we'll be back to Grand Blue on a clean slate. Ladiva is also best girl, true, and huge tatas. Doesn't the free version have every character playable at the moment too? Oh, is that, yeah, right. Was that until, no, I think that was until December 3rd or something, right? I missed the Lucy rant, I'll have to watch the vid. The short answer, Brian, the short summary is that I don't think that Lucy, I was dooming when I first started playing him. I don't think Lucy needs a big power buff. I think he needs to be smoothed out a little bit. I think he feels very clunky and unfun to play, and it feels very much like there's one correct way to play Lucy. So, like, he needs, I'm not confident in how you do that, but I don't think Lucy needs to be better. I think he needs to be more flexible. Was the 40-minute rant. I think if you play him the one correct way, then he's actually pretty solid. But I don't like that he feels like one of the only characters in the game that's like that. I can agree to that, yeah. There is exactly one correct way to play Luci, and that is incredibly unfun. I thought it started December 3rd. You might be right. I can't remember, honestly. All right, man. Let's just lab some Vera. Let's lab some Vera, and we'll be fine here. Should be nice. Play a nice simple character. As a Luci player, yeah, agreed. Yeah. When I first started, I was like, oh, maybe this character's actually low tier, right? Maybe this character's actually low tier. No, he's not. Now, I will say, I think if you play him optimally, I don't think he's, like, great. I think he's probably, like, a solid mid-tier if you play him, like, the correct way. But that's good enough, right? That's good enough. But it's more so that, like, if you play him any other way, he, like, fucking sucks. He's terrible. I got swords, though. Shit is fire. That's fair. That's fair. Catalina. All right, man. What? Vera's a simple little... Vera's a simple little lady, right? We should be fine here. Ugh, it feels so good to play a regular character after Lucilius, man. Oh! Wait, let me download the frame meter mod real quick. That actually will be quite helpful. Vera got a lot better. It's true. It's true. It is updated, yeah? Did Goat Gersant update that shit? Yes, he did. That's my goat. Fucking Goat Gersant strikes again. I always forget where to put this. I always have to look at the instructions. Binaries, something, win shipping. Look at this shit. Steam apps, common, Grand Blue, Fantasy versus Rising, red binaries, win 64. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. I always forget. I've never once will I fucking remember where the hell to put that shit. Where is Steam, man? Is my Steam... That shit's on my SSD, right? Is it? Where the fuck is my Steam? Maybe not. Program files 86. Yeah, Steam apps, common. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Hold up, for real? Oh, right. Steam apps, common. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, red, binaries, win 64. There you go. Replace that. Delete that, and then extract that, and we're chilling. This mod is so good, man. Again, if you are playing this video game and you somehow don't have this shit yet, my God, you're missing out, brother. Yes to all. Okay, that should be good, I think. This shit is like, my God. What a goat. Vera, the win con done right? I am going to be curious to see how much it feels like I can get away without playing for install these days. But thank the gods for any modding community. Indeed, it's true. It's real and true, man. Real, true, truke, fairy truth nuke. I bit my tongue. It's okay. It's fine. Ow. Vera install is so easy to get. That's true. You do just need any... You do just need, like, any Luminaria hit these days, too, right? And getting into it through Super isn't as bad anymore because it refreshes your cooldowns. Any hit with 50? I don't think it's quite any hit. I think, like, it is usually still a close hit. Or, like, a counter hit far H. Alright, man, let's play some Vera. Let's figure out what this lady's doing. Hopefully, the frame meter mod works. Catalina. Of course we have to fight Catalina because, I mean, what else did you think could possibly happen? Nice. Okay, good. They should make more stance characters. So true, bestie. Okay. I mean, Vera, much more straightforward character than Luci, right? As far as buttons, we went over them partly, like, not too long ago, but we'll do it again. They're good, right? Far L is pretty crazy. 6 active frames, 6 recovery frames, right? Very, very nice. Good range on it as well. Does have, like, a mild whiffing on crouchers problem, but it's, like, a pretty ridiculous Far L, for sure. Very nice for Ms. Vera right there. 2L, pretty standard, low-hitting 2L. I don't think it's, like, that... It's not too big or too small, right? It's just a low-hitting 2L. Nice to have a low-hitting 2L, though, right? You do fuck with that quite heavy. 2M is pretty solid as well. Again, 5 active frames on this 2M. So again, very, very nice kind of stop sign button. 7 frame startup. Decent range. Doesn't hit post throw tech or anything like that, right? Oh god. Help. I fucking... Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I was gonna say. That's fucking nightmare. I don't want to see the Catalina 2M post-tech. Yeah, it doesn't quite reach post-throw tech, but almost, right? Pretty solid range on this. 7 frames, 5 active frames. We fuck with it pretty heavy, right? Extends a hurt box, obviously, but, you know, nothing egregious. Far M is also pretty good, right? This is a slightly worse version of, like, Catalina Far M, right? 8 frames up close, 9 further away. I say up close, it's really only 9 at like max range, but there are 4 active frames on this thing, so again, very nice kind of stop sign button. Little bit like pretty decent recovery too, right? This has basically an active frame over an one better active frame, 1 worse recovery, or sorry, 1 more active frame, 1 less recovery frame than Catalina Far M, but Catalina Far M is a little bigger and it's 8 frames the whole way through, but it's like comparable, right? If you have a Far M that's comparable to Catalina, guess what? That's a damn good Far M. And then Far H, Far H, right? 8 frames. One of the 3 8-frame Far H's in the game. The second best one. Meg now exists, and Meg has the best 8-frame Far H in the game by quite a while, right? But Vera's is the second biggest, and it doesn't have... It has, I think, the most recovery. I think this does have more recovery than both it and Seox, right? Stubby? Yeah, it's stubby, but I mean, again, she has a really big Far M, so that kind of makes up for that. And having an 8-frame Far H just for, like, the crush option is quite nice, right? But it's true. It is, like, certainly, like, it's not very big, but her Far M is, like, a real spear thrust, right? So she at least has that very long range button still accounted for. 2M is pretty solid as well, right? 7-frame startup, 2M, 5 active frames, right? Obviously special cancelable. Just really good kit of buttons across the board on this Vera lady, right? 6XL, standard fare, right? 6XM, pretty good initial dash speed on Vera, if I recall. 2U, not 2M. Oh, did I say 2M? My bad. I'm stupid and chungus. But yes, I did mean 2U. Yeah, right? High. A lot of people will cite the fact that, like, oh, dude, Vera's 6XM is huge. It's not. Well, all 6XMs are the exact same range. The only difference is this right here. If you do it immediately, the faster your initial dash speed, it'll cover slightly more difference. This is most notable on Galleon, right? In the opposite direction, where because Galleon's initial dash speed is so low, right? Hers is actually notably, like, a little bit shorter than everyone else's. But Vera's does feel like it's a teensy-weensy bit longer than everyone else's because of this being a little faster than normal, right? But still, low-hitting 6XM is very good, right? Solid 6XH as well, right? One of these that you get, you know, you get the crumple no matter where you hit it from, but you have to space it out or you die, right? This is unsafe, right? If you're close up. But if you space it out a little bit, I mean, I think you could even make this not -8 if you do it, like, really well. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there you go. -7. This is completely safe, right? Nothing can punish this. Grand, Jita, Catalina, like, oh, well, Catalina's a little different. But yeah, Grand, Jita style 6XH. Siegs feels huge. I don't actually know what Sieg's initial dash speed is, but I went through, like, the whole roster and tried these out, and they, literally all of them are basically, if you do them, like, right away, they will barely hit round start. And if you take, like, the teeniest fucking, like, step back, they whiff round start, right? This holds true for pretty much all of them. I think the only one that doesn't hit round start is Galleon's. So there really isn't a meaningful difference between any of them, but just having the low hitting 6XM at all is quite good, right? As far as close normals, right? +5, 5 frame +4 on block, close L, right? Premium. 6 frame, even on block, close M, premium. 8 frame, -3 on block, close H, premium. This is something that I actually don't give Vera enough credit for when I think about it, actually. A lot of characters that have really good far buttons tend to have slightly worse close buttons, right? Catalina is a great example of this. Catalina has one of the best kits of, like, far buttons in the video game, maybe the best kit of far buttons in the video game, right? But as in exchange, you know, close M is a little worse, being -1 there, so you can't just, like, close M into close M to bully people like Gran can do or something like that. And her close H is notably worse, being 9 frames and punishable on block, right? It is quite rare for a character to have these, like, insane far normals and also, like, these rush down to your close normals. This is something you gotta give Vera a little bit of her flowers for, right? Anila never hits round start. I know because I do it anyway in case they hit a button and it extends their hurt box. I think Anila's initial dash speed is also a little lower, right? Bring back Cats plus on block, close M for vanilla. Jesus Christ. No, thank you. But yeah, so just, I mean, honestly, overall, Vera might have, if you include close normals in the math, Vera might have one of the best kits of buttons in the entire game, right? Because, like, normally when I don't usually think about close normals in this math Vera probably might just have the best kit of normals in the game. I think this guy has a very similar, yeah. But his close H is a little worse, right? But obviously he does have, like, his far buttons are better than Vera's. She is, like, just in contention for, like, best overall kit of buttons in the game if you include everything, right? Because her jumping buttons are also really solid, right? Very nice, like, long-reaching JM, right? Just active all the way down, kind of like sex kick. JL right there. Very reliable cross-up button in her JU, and then like a deeper hitting JH, right? Vera does just kind of have... There is not a single bad button on this character. Right? Everything is just kind of awesome. From her close normals to her jumping normals to her dashing normals to her far normals. They're all like, you know, top 5. So that overall, that package is not usually there. This guy is probably the closest that I can think of, where he also has these, I mean, more rush down oriented, but still these really, really amazing far normals, obviously, does Belial. And then he has, like, whatever the fuck that is, right? He's got really, really good jumping normals as well, right? And then he also has these very good close normals, but Vera's is a little better. So, gotta give her flowers for that. 5U is a command grab, which gets her into install. Of course, this is Vera's big gimmick. This command grab is real slow with it, for sure, at 30 frames. But, you know, you can try and mental stack this. It does... The startup is hidden a little bit. It is a little, like... It is a little bit... Well, it's not the startup is hidden, actually. It's like, if you miss that startup, the rest of this looks pretty similar to her just dashing at you, right? Like, it's a little different. Actually, I think it is the same. Yeah, it literally is the same animation as her dash after that little reach back, right? So it's like, this is a little harder to react to than people give it credit for. Because, again, like, the, after the startup, it's a little bit ambiguous, right? So if you miss this, or if you're not, like, paying enough attention during this, you're just gonna get grabbed. That's why Vera's used the shrimp tempura to mask the startup. That is insane. That's valid. But yeah, this gets her into install, which is obviously a really big deal. We'll talk about install in a second. She doesn't need it quite as badly as she used to, though, right? But install Vera is still a complete menace, of course. All her normals are the exact same, though. Yeah. As far as specials, right? Neutral special is the stabby. This is mostly a frame trap move, basically. You do this into Darkane to frame trap. You don't get anything off of this, generally. Like, on counter hit, I don't believe she gets, like, a combo. Maybe, like, in the corner, but I don't think so. Does she? No, yeah. It's just there as, like, somebody get them to sit still because of Scarlet Oath, basically. So it's there to, like, mess up the fuzzy mash a little bit. This medium version is... I honestly don't fully know. I think... Oh, is it, like, if the slash counter... I don't know what the point of this is, I will say. You get a combo off this? Yeah, okay, I see. You get a combo this all the time? No. Only if this, like, second slash counter hits. How odd. This one is also unsafe on block, right? So it's kind of assy. Maybe I'm missing something on, like, the point of this? But I don't think, like, if I just go, you know, this into that. Yeah, I suppose it's just for that exact purpose, to get this to counter hit and then extend, but it seems kind of bad, because it is also very unsafe, right? And, like, because it leans forward like this, like, it's basically impossible to space it to make it safe. I thought it was just for, like, mid-screen knockdown. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Like, maybe it's just, like, a meterless ender, like this. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. There's a gap between the first and last hits. Yeah, so I guess you can try to frame trap or something. But yeah, it probably is just, you're right, probably is just designed for this, isn't it? Right? Just get your meterless conversion there, since this isn't really that good, and, like, the medium version of this isn't a combo off most things. Yeah, that's true. That's probably true. I think you're probably spot on that. That's fair. And then the heavy version, right? This is your wall bouncing special, right? But they did buff this to where, like, unless you whiff punish and extended her box or something, Vera will always get this to actually connect now, which is good. This makes her, I mean, we talked about how good this poke is, this far M. Even at, like, max range where it hits in 9 frames, even on non-counter hits, I believe, you will still get a combo off of this, right? You can get this to hit in 9 frames, and yeah. Well, actually, did it combo there? Oh, maybe it didn't. Wait, maybe on literally max? Oh, no, I think it is still comboing. I think, yeah, if I get him to block after initial hit, we can tell. I think it's just the first hit whiffs. Yeah. The first hit whiffs, which is why the hit counts the same, but it's still combos, right? This is very, very nice. It makes her Grand Blue Zone significantly more threatening. This is a buff they gave her in the Wilderness patch, I think? It used to be the case that this wouldn't work at max range, kind of like the Anila problem with her H-Sheep. And the U version of this, I mean, you also get a wall bounce. You can get close H off of it, too. This is actually one of the places where, yeah, this is one of those ones where, like, holding the button for the input buffer is probably quite useful, actually, right? Because it is like one of these really big delays that you have to do. Yeah, I can actually see that being quite useful. This also, he gets a safe jump off of this, right? Is it a super jump, safe jump? It might be. Yeah. He gets a super jump, safe jump off of hitting that as well. So it's something. It also is just, I believe, safe on block. Yeah. Oh, it's plus on block. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Yeah, it's plus on block. So it's also just a way to, like, you know, do some chip, right? Get some plus frames from range. It does quite a good chunk of chip, too. You can see right there, right? Belial loses quite a bit of health for blocking that. I'm still salty they fixed that for her, but not for Anila. Honestly, the light, cheap thing that they gave Anila is in some ways better, but in the corner, it would have been nice to have the heavy version, certainly. But yeah, so that's quite a lot of chip that he eats there too, right? So, I mean, Darkane, pretty solid. DP is a DP. She has a 9-frame MDP as well, right? So pretty privileged on that front. We do fuck with that. UDP is a UDP, right? Gives her a safe jump. Relatively punishable on block. There's no Belial privilege here. He's like -30 or something. Yeah, -22. Lumineera is interesting, right? Because, so Lumineera goes away if Vera blocks anything, right? If I block anything, then Lumi is gone. But the interesting thing about Lumi is that it is just, if this does block or hit, she's ridiculously close, right? Plus 100 right there on the Light Lumineera. Different ranges, I think Light goes the shortest distance. I think Medium goes a little further. Yeah, Medium goes a little further, and then Heavy goes, I think, the same distance as Medium. No, it goes even further. Gotcha. GG type plus frames? Yeah. So, you might notice, though, that there's this whole, 35 frames, and then it has to teleport, and then it has to go there. This can work in neutral, and certainly a lot of heroes will do things like they'll do this into, like, DP right away in case you try to interrupt her, and then you can combo off it, etc., etc. Like, if Belial tries to, like, 6XL here on reaction, when I do this, I can, like, do that. And then if I guess maybe if I did the right Lumineera, or maybe even the heavy Lumineera, you can like combo off of this or something sometimes, whatever. But this is mostly a set play tool. Very nice set play tool, though. Doesn't heavy track? Oh, you might be right. Yeah. And then medium doesn't, right? You could do this for like fake setups and shit like that. Yeah. Heavy tracks, but also, I think it does. Does it hit from full screen? Yeah, it does. Was that always the case? I was gone for the bit. Has the I love a woman who'll just kill me joke been made yet? No. This always go full screen. I could have sworn this didn't used to. That was a buff? Yeah, I don't remember this hitting from full screen. That's quite cool. But yeah, it's mostly a set play tool. Though if you can get someone to block this, right, from long range, it is just Vera gets in now for free. But that is generally not super duper reliable. But I think this, like, ways to use Lumineera, whether on knockdowns, or in neutral with like some sort of fake setups that can bait them for doing one thing or the other, right? I think that it's where a lot of the sauce lies in this character, right? The fact that there's kind of a delayed hitbox here, you can do kind of a similar thing to like a Lwayne Bros situation too, where they might be like expecting to block Lumineera and you command grab them, right? Or you do something like this and it's like they're not sure if they're gonna block in time or not. A lot of these are like knowledge checks and reaction checks and mental stack. Like there is an option that beats these 100% of the time, but you can be tricksy with it, basically, right? You can be very, very tricksy with Lumi. And then obviously Lumi, kind of the star of the show here, completely different. Not an anti-zoning tool whatsoever. They did change that a while ago. Now it's a combo tool, right? You can get it off standing auto combo now, which is kind of huge. Used to be you needed to crouching auto combo this. Or I believe you can get this off counter hit far H as well, right? I think you can get this off counter hit far H. Yeah. I believe so. I need to have him block after initial hit for this shit to actually check what's a combo, what's not. Yeah. Right? And then if you get a second one in, then you can go into the command grab, but I don't think you can do that from here. Yeah, most of the time you're going to be, maybe like there's like a perfect range where you're just out of close H range where you can get it. It might exist. Maybe more so in the corner, honestly, where you can get like far H, this, into, yeah. Much better in the corner, I suppose. That connected on regular far H too? Wait, did it? I do have him set the block after initial hit. Wait, you're right. It doesn't look like he's recovered. Whoa, you're right. What the fuck? You don't say. Wow, I didn't even realize. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Okay, wow. This character's a lot better, huh? So regular hit far H, you get this now? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. What? Oh, she gets it on counter hit far M. Oh, awesome. Oh my god. Okay, cool. She gets that shit on counter hit far M. She doesn't get on regular far M. No, okay. Oh, wow. Crazy how that's a free command grab now? Yeah. I mean, that's really nice. Because again, yeah, one of the things that you can do with this, certainly, is, you know, if you get this off of your... I think you get it off regular hit close H, too. Yeah. Right? But you any of these, if you're close enough, this goes into command grab, which puts you into install, which we'll talk about install in a second. Install's pretty crazy, right? But also, because of the fact you can just get this on standing hit now, Vera, untransformed Vera is still better than Vikala. I mean, untransformed Vera, with the buffs they gave her now, untransformed Vera is better than your Oomphy. Untransformed Vera is better than a lot of the game, for sure, right? Untransformed Vera is probably a mid-tier, unironically. But yeah, so she can also just do this now. Like, Vera genuinely just has, like, you know, pretty good, like, resourced extensions like this. I mean, even on just one, right? If she wants to just do one, bonk, 1, 2, 3, something like this, right? 4,800 damage and most of the way corner carry. This is like, again, slightly worse than what Catalina gets for 50. Now, the difference, of course, it's a little bit less flexible. She can't just do it off, like, far M like Catalina can, for example, right? But yeah, if she wants to spend, like, 2 of them, then she gets to extend the combo in the corner as well, right? She fully gets to, like, bonk, 1, 2, 3, and then, like, start a corner combo on your ass. Like, this is a lot of damage, man. Yeah, it's 100 meter, but, like, 7,400 damage from her back to the wall? I'm gonna respect that damage no matter how you get it, basically. That started off a close M, by the way. That wasn't even like it's not like it was counter hit close H or something like that. Mid-screen corner carry creep goes crazy, yeah. So like base Vera, like yes, it is nice to just go, okay, well I get a free command grab here. But there's a real thing of like maybe I just kill you in base, right? Like she is quite this kind of feels like what we wanted for Lucilius, what we were just talking about, right? Is install Vera crazy strong and still like very much a win condition and still very much like worth going to? Absolutely. But also base Vera is fully like real. Base Vera is a real serviceable character. 6H links into close H2. Oh, was I not doing that? Is it even more damage? Bonk. Why was that less carry? What happened there? Bonk, bonk, bonk. You can do like 6XL, close L, close H as well, right? I don't know if that's more damage though. It'll be more carry. Bonk, bonk. Oh, it is more damage. Whoa, okay. 7,600 damage. My bad. My bad, big guy. It's 7,600 damage if you do close L, close H. I mean, that's a lot of that. This really is like the old... This kind of is the old Versusia dog walk, but she doesn't need a stock for it. Oh, you can 6/6H there. Oh, that's cool, I guess. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, anyway. She has a lot of fucking damage off of that, all right? Very cool. Yeah, and then we have Scarlet Oath. The light Scarlet Oath is... I think you do get a combo on this on counter hit in the corner, I think, if you, like, space it. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the... I thought you did. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the point of this is, then.
Ready yourself.
Maybe also like a meterless knockdown? Because the problem with this thing is it's -5. Oh, no, you can space to be safe. Oh, I see. I was going to say it's -5 on block, so it's often punishable. But no, you can space it to be safe. I see. So it's just like from range like this, like from the Grand Blue zone, you can make it, yeah, like a safe block string ender. I see. That's not in throw range, is it? No, it's not. Okay, it's just a safe block string ender. Cool. You have to space it, but it is. I see. And the medium Scarlet Oath is one of like the trademark Vera moves as well, right? This is fuzzy matchable. There is a big gap here, right? You can try to be a little tricky with it in some other ways with like the Arcane and stuff like that, right? But, you know, if you do end up blocking this, it's just a plus on block. It's a block string reset, right? Like the very, very, very basic idea is like you hit a button and you condition to sit still with this, and then once they sit still, you can maybe command grab them or do something else. But yeah, just a nice way for her to steal a turn back. It's always good, even if this move... It's not amazing. I believe this is quite fuzzy mashable if you learn the timing. I'm not sure if Vera has... Because, like, you know, the difference between, like, when this hits you and when this hits you is pretty big, right? But, you know, it's still just good to have this as mental stack. Something that you have to fuzzy mash against on her block string means that she might be getting away with other stuff, right? Like, if you're fuzzy mashing after she does this, maybe she can do, like, she can go in and, like, you know, throw bait you or, you know, otherwise run some pressure that might take advantage of the fact that you are attempting to fuzzy mash there. And then the heavy version is a combo tool. pretty much. I mean, it's -1 on block, and there are certain characters, namely Vasaraga, Wilness, and Versuja, where you can actually, this is still Vera's turn, because they have 7-frame close Ls, and their 2 Ls will get crushed by her close L. So, against exactly those 3 characters, this is a pressure tool, actually. But against everyone else, it's mostly just a combo tool, right? You just do, you do this, you, right, you go 1, 2, you do this, you get your close H, right, and then you go from there. And then the U version of this is interesting. When you're not in install, right, this is not going to go full screen, so it can be a little assy like that. But it does at least, I mean, if it does recover pretty quick, right? So if someone tries to like spot dodge this, Vera will generally end their life. It is, however, punishable on block though, right? If Belial blocks both parts of this, it's -6, and she's punishable. In install, it goes full screen. And also, not in install, you don't get a combo on this unless it's counter hit, right? So it can be kind of a jump scare option. It is fast, right, for what it's worth. Like, it is hitting it on frame 15 even from there, so it can be a good way to, like, punish people committing to something from that mid-range or, like, a little bit further out. Like this 2/3 of the screen kind of distance. But it's not super great outside of install. Though again, if it does counter hit, right, then she does straight up get like a full combo here, which Vera combos tend to do quite a bit of damage. Install. Let's talk about install. The 3 ways to get into install are you command grab like this. Well, it's command grab or super, right? You can just raw command grab. You can command grab off of this, or you can super. Her super doesn't do very much damage. Does very little damage, in fact. Only 1,600 compared to 4,000 is the norm, right? But it does get her into install. Notably, these days, it does also provide her with a... It provides her with a cooldown refresh, right? Which is, I don't know how to use that yet, but it is interesting that it does that. And once you get into install, Vera, everything about Vera, all her specials get a little better, basically. What changes is her 5U is different. It's this now, right? It's this little upward kick, which I believe is, I don't know what the attack level on this is. Let's start in install so I don't have to keep doing it. What is the attack level on this kick? I actually don't know. If we have him do like a heavy. Not that. What about a medium? Okay. Wait, what? It crushed his... That's weird. How could this be? How did it crush his medium but lose to his heavy? There you go. No, it's heavy attack level. Gotcha. That 5U is really good for crushing shit? Yeah, it is just heavy attack level. That's pretty good, right? I mean, it's a 10-frame heavy attack level move that you can throw out. It's somewhat evasive as well, because she is flying up like this. And then it puts her into this little stance, right? She can dash forward like this. She can jump back. This little back jump has some invincibility on it as well, right? She can combo from the SBA install hitting. Yeah, right. Her super can be a combo starter. That is something to note. It's true, right? She can do shit like this. And then, you know, into install Vera combos, which I don't quite remember right now. But yeah, so 5U, right, becomes this. You can also come back down like that, and this is kind of like the medium Scarlet Oath, right? So if this does get blocked, you are plus. It's an overhead as well, right, for what it's worth. And she also just gains this air dash in general. She can just do this. Like, in mid-air, she gets this little air dash, which is quite nice, right? Can function as an anti-air. Can, like, if you're jumping and someone, like, commits to a projectile, you can, like, jump over it and kill them. Quite nice to have this. Kind of an underrated part of Install Vera, I think, is her ability to just do this. Characters in Granblue tend to not get that much air mobility unless your name is, like, Grimnir. And it's very valuable. I mean, it's pretty much the reason that Grimnir is as good as he is, and Vera gets a modicum of that when she's an install like this. Yeah, but I think your options when you're in this little 5U stance, by the way, is you can just drop like this, you can backflip, which has some invuln, or you can keep going, you can keep, like, dashing forward. Air dash good, air dash very good. Otherwise, all of her specials change and basically get better, right? So, Light Darkane is pretty much the same, I think. I don't think you get, like, a combo off of this now.
Nice job.
No. Yeah, Light Darkane is the same. Medium Darkane becomes just a combo starter, like this. I forget, I don't know my Vera combos, but, like, even, you know, world's worst Vera combo, boom. That is better than what we spent 50 meter on before, right? And it works off of far M this time. Like, it's not quite as fragile as the other conversions that we had. I think you have to far L off of this to get it to work off far M, if I remember correctly. There is a way for this to work. I'm just, yeah, I'm ass. There you go. You far L, and then I think you can do this, and then, like, this or something. Like, even just that is still pretty good damage and carry, considering it's meterless. And these are bad Vera combos. I forget what the good ones are, but they don't look like that. But yeah, medium Darkade is just like one of the best mid-screen corner, like mid-screen combo extenders in the video game now, which I guess is, you know, that's cool for her that she gets that. I suppose that's like probably fair, and I should kill myself for saying it isn't. Fine. I think it's something. I think it's something to do with the air dash. I can't remember. The heavy one is also. I mean, it's actually, I find I hate using this. Like, I don't like this as a combo extender as much as the medium version, but it can still work. I think if they're launched. I think. The more important thing is what they changed. This is plus on block now. Cool. That used to be -2. The heavy one is just yeah, free plus frames, right? Which, I mean, apparently install VR needed to be better. I don't know, man. It works if they're already in the air. Yeah. I guess install VR needed buffs, but this holding it, you can hold these now, right? So you can either just do that, right, and it's punishable, or if you hold it, you get this little dash, and now this is +2. It is, I believe, yeah, punishable on the medium version, though, right? But again, you get a little bit of mental stack going here, and even still, it's just free plus frames. Awesome. The U version is also plus, just like it was. It also will put you directly in their face now, right? It'll like, I don't have to, it's not holding a button, it just auto does that little dash now. And this also becomes, like, again, an incredibly good extender for combos in the mid-screen here, right? Because you do just get the close H off that, use the new buffer. Yeah, there you go. Bonk. Right? Like that, it just does a very high amount of damage, baseline, too. Bonk. So her combos do start to hurt pretty insidiously with this. I think you have to do 2 hits here to actually get the close H off of the other guy. 1, 2, 1, 2, bonk. Right? 6.1k for 50 there. Yeah, that is that's really good. That's off of Far M, by the way. That's off of Far M, in case you were keeping track, right? So now we have just entered the territory where we are just straight up doing better. And again, this is, to my understanding, not the optimal here, but we are just doing better than Catalina now. So cool, awesome. This is some of the highest damage for 50 that like anyone gets off of a Far M. That's pretty good. Remember when her install DP was safe? Yep. DP is not actually the same. The medium one is this now, which I don't think it really matters too much anymore. This used to be safe. It is, you know, it's only -15 now, where it used to, like, you know, the base one is like -30 or something. So at the very least, this is still a safer DP, right? I don't even know what the point of the medium one is. I mean, it's less minus, right? You don't get 6/6H by this versus that, for example. It is also still 9 frames, right? So it is still, it's harder to save jab than this one. And it is also 2 hits, so you can do, if this is gonna chip, right? I think if you spot dodge this, you don't get to punish it, I think. If you spot dodge... Hold up. Let me have him do it on block, because I think I'm doing it on a delay. Is that a true block string now? What the hell? That's not a true block string, is it? You can spot dodge this, surely. Evade. You can't spot dodge anymore? Oh, really? Oh, what do you know? Okay. I was gonna say, like, if you did try to, like, spot dodge it, it could be, like, if you're on chip, you would have to spot dodge it and it'll be bad. But actually, no, the fact that it's a true block string is gonna make it a little worse for that. But yeah, it's just a better medium DP, right? It is still improved. It's less minus than the other MDP, and it's still 9 frame startup, so we take those. Does a decent chunk on hit too, I think. 1700. I feel like that's, yeah, I feel like it's kind of good, right? I feel like it's not normal. It's a little more. Yeah, like it's more than most EX DPs anyway. Yeah, and then the HDP becomes, like, it has that little extra knock up there. This actually becomes, you can combo off this if the opponent is already airborne, I believe. You can do some shit like this, and then you can continue your combo like that. That's quite good. And then UDP is pretty much still UDP, though it does a little bit more damage. I think UDP is usually 2,000. It's 2,200 now, right? Yeah. So it's still more damage than your average UDP. Right, with that little Luminera follow-up, she gets a save jump, everything. It's cool, right? Very, very cool, very fun. Luminera is also improved. She gets, on EX, I think only, on EX and U, she gets these lasers now, right? Yeah, which I think show up before Lumi does? No, it's about the same time. Yeah. But I think it just basically, it extends the size of the hurt box on this. It makes it a little bit harder to roll. It makes it more plus. It makes it do more damage. And, yeah. U also becomes the Giga Crumple, right? She's just plus 1 billion now. I forget, there was a use, I think you can roll and start a corner combo, yeah. Like, if you hit someone with this shit, you can, like, roll out of the corner and start a corner combo, right? Oh, and that's gonna apply, oh, the buff applies here too, right? Yeah, she can get it on standing auto combo now. She can just do this into roll and get it. Oh, wow, yeah. Fuck the corner carry. Oh, the side swap your ass. So true, bestie. Yeah. That's so gross. Yep. I forgot you could just do... I think you can roll and still 6-6H. Yeah. She's so plus. Right? You can roll through them and still 6-6H to start the combo. What are we doing, man? That's insane. Yeah, yeah. You can even get it off counter hit far M. Yup. Which is, you know, fair and balanced. For sure. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Again, a very good special. Already... Oh, wait. Does it pull them into... Do I not even have to run? Can I just roll right away? No, not quite. Okay. Off of far M, if it's spaced, I do have to run a little. It seems a little... Yeah, it's a little harder to get the 6-6H off of here, at the very least. But I can still get the side swap into the combo. And you can jump over, cross up JU, and continue from there. Wait, really? Oh my god! So true. Yeah, you can. Not sure if you can get a 6-6H after? Nah, but like, okay, cool, man. Yeah, why not? I mean, alternatively, is it actually more damage to do this? What can I feel like I should be able to use all of this time for something, but I don't know what. If I wanted to extend the combo. That's the Char right there? I believe it. Like, I have so much time here, I feel like I should be able... I guess I can jump... I can... Is JH better than 6-6H? Not really, right? But you're so plus here. It feels like you should be able to get something cooking up, but I don't know what. I mean, anyway, probably it's just better to go for the side swap and then go, you know, for the full corner combo, right? Probably is just going to be better and also more damage to do this most of the time. I mean, that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Like a 7k side swap, or whatever that was about to be if I hadn't fucked the combo up. This, that, this. We have you. You can also go, like, medium into heavy here. And it's silly and stupid. Yeah, we take that. Anyway, so that move gets really, really good as well. And then Scarlet Oath is also... I don't know if the light one is improved at all, actually. I don't think so. Don't move, Mr. Lyle. No, still -5. Still can be spaced to be safe. Do I get a combo on counter hit now, maybe? No. I think only her medium and heavies and used. All the lights seem the same, I think. I think all the lights are exactly the same. Medium version, I think, is pretty similar, though. It's a combo starter on counter hits. Is it a combo starter on regular hits? Oh, maybe. Yeah, it is. I don't think that's the case outside of install, is it? You get a close M on regular hit on that shit? Outside of install? Maybe. I'm not certain. Her SSBA also becomes a 6240 SSBA instead of a 6000 SSBA. Install only, I'm pretty sure. That makes sense. And then the heavy version is, I believe, actually the same. Maybe a slightly better combo extender, but still -1. Still only get close M if you're grounded. Yeah. They have to be airborne for you to get the close H. They have to be airborne for you to get the close M, too? Oh, true. I mean, you always start with the... I wonder if it is better to do 2 of these in the combo. Like, if you can do, like, this, that, this. I don't know. Install Vera combos feel like there could be a lot of fun to be had there, but I'm not sure what it looks like. Yeah. Can't go this. I can go this into close M, probably? Yeah. Not sure. There's too many everything combos. There's actually too many options. I don't know what the best would be. Wow, I mean, what the? Wait, what? What? Why did she do that much damage? What did I do? Why did I get 6,900 damage all of a sudden? That was off a close H or something, right? I mean, wow. Wait, really? She just does that off her far end? DP is good for her combos in the corner? Wait, really?
Don't waste my time.
I didn't realize she was hitting like that. She just does that off far M and install? I guess that's what happens when DP becomes a combo special. What the fuck? For reference. For reference. Right? Like, Yeah, that's worse than Willness, but it's Willness.
Eager to learn.
She just does that in install? Off far end? Wow. Maybe this is the best character in the game. Is this character better than BL5 Luci? There's no way. No, surely not. Right? Surely not. I mean, BL5 Luci does that too, to be fair. Yeah. It's just, she's much more common, but like BL5 Luci does that and more. Let me not get too crazy. But like, especially since you have to play base Vera first. I mean, base Vera is not. I'm talking about install Vera. I'm not talking about Vera overall being the best character in the game. I'm talking about install Vera being the best character in the game. She probably is only second to BL5 Luci though, if I have to guess. Also, base Vera, the days of like, but base Vera is so ass. So like, poor Vera. This character is just solid. Like this character is better than like a lot of the game now. This one, not install Vera. This character. This character has, like, maybe the best overall kit of buttons in the game, if you include jumping buttons, far normals, and close normals, right? She has, like some of the best mid-screen in the game, point blank, period, especially if you have 100 meter, right? And even on 50 meter, she's, like, slightly worse Catalina, right? Her combo damage is, like, that's not bad at all. Nothing about that is bad, right? Her combo damage is also just pretty high, even in base, right? Like, just doing some shit like this. Or something like that. Like, that's not bad at all. It's not insane, but it's not bad, right? Like, you're not gonna look at that and tell me that that's like bad damage. Getting, what is that? Yeah, 5,800 damage off of her far M? No, it's not bad at all, right? It's like, you have to play base Vera first. Base Vera is a mid tier, man. Base Vera is better, like, base Vera by herself is better than Lucilia's. Probably. Like, straight up. She's not bad, but I can't evaluate her higher than mid. Base Vera, yes. But the thing is, it's like, yeah, but like, the rest of the character exists. She's not just base Vera. Right? Like, this character, just this character right here is probably better than Luci. And then you also, and getting to install is just not that hard these days. I don't know, man. I don't know. This character feels very, very strong. Quite the thing. Also, last thing on install Vera. Last thing on... Maybe I'm out of the Luci minds and just, like, good characters feel broken to me now. Who knows? Last thing is you, Scarlet Oath, becomes a combo starter even on regular hit. You get your... I think you have to get... I think it's close M on regular hits and close H on counter hits, right? So you still need counter hit for, like, the best shit, but you do at least get a combo on regular hits, and it notably actually goes full screen now. This now is a pretty spooky fucking move, right? This is a 15-frame full screen low. Like that shit is actually a really good check of like, oh, you like this is like a worse version of like Luci Axion or something like that. It's like, oh, you hit a button? How dare you? Getting install now is basically guaranteed unless she just never gets a hit. Yeah. Right? So like, damn. This is a really, really nice move now too, right? And again, it actually like, it's not just like a, oh, it's a check. It's like, no, she gets a full combo when she lands this, right? That's fucking terrifying? Yeah. I've always felt Vera was highly underrated. I agree, but then she also, they buffed her a lot in the Wellness patch. I think this character is really good now. I think this character is like, this becomes another character where it's like, this character's problem is that Lowain and Matera exist, right? This becomes another character where it's like, if those characters didn't exist, this character would probably be unreasonably strong. Because this is a good time to talk about like the biggest problem with Vera is you might notice that especially in base, right? Especially in base, this character, essentially, the only thing she has to rely on to, like, get in on someone who's trying to zone her is her fast dash speed. She's quick, right? But Vera, she doesn't really have a reliable way. She doesn't have, like, a Willness knee or something like that, you know what I mean? She doesn't have, like, a plus-on-block neutral skip to throw out and get in your face. She is just quick, though, right? She's quick, she has good buttons to try and stop you from running away and all of that. But this does become, and like Lumi is not really a useful fireball in terms of fighting a zoner, right? Because as soon as you block anything, it goes away. Lumi is very, very good, but Lumi is not an anti-zoning tool, right? So Vera's biggest problem becomes, I feel like Vera's been consistently buffed since release. What other character has gotten as many buffs? I mean, she got some nerfs and some buffs in 1.5, but like overall buffed for sure. She's been pretty consistently buffed, certainly. Probably the only other character that has been more consistently buffed than Vera is Vasaraga. if I had to guess. Vasaraga has been buffed in almost every single major patch in the video game until the Galleon patch where he got nerfed. Or no, until the Willness patch. No, until the Meg patch where he finally got nerfed. But Voss was buffed in the Vayne patch. Voss was buffed in the Versuja patch. Voss was buffed in Season 2. Voss was buffed in the Galleon patch. And, like, every time they were pretty major buffs, right? Like, of the 8 patches in the game, 4 of them have had major Vasaraga buffs or something. I can't believe the reason I never picked Vera was the lack of an actual fireball. I mean, it does hurt her, certainly, right? This is, like, Vera's big weakness is that she is quite zonable. And unfortunately for Vera, that is a pretty nasty weakness to have in this environment where, you know, at the very least, there are 3, maybe 4 zoners, depending on how you look at it, that are very, very strong, right? Like, you've got Matera. Like, Grant, we were in Shoto Blue Fantasy Versus for a while. We are in almost, like, Zoner Blue Fantasy Versus, right? Matera is very, very good. Luane is very, very good. Eustace is very, very good. And, like, I'm starting to come around on the idea with Fairy. I think I still don't view her as highly as a lot of people, but I am still at least coming into the idea that Fairy is a meta-relevant character, for sure, right? So, at the very least, you have, you know, 3 to 4 very strong zoners in the video game right now. So it makes it so that, you know, if you're a character that struggles into zoners, that matters a little bit, right? That is, like, I know I've been kind of glazing Vera for the past 40 minutes, but that is actually, like, that is a real thing. That is a real thing that you have to hold against the character, like, pretty significantly. But outside of that weakness, Vera is sort of a fucking menace, right? This character is sort of terrifying. No ifs, ands, or buffs about it. This is just, like, an incredibly, like, outside of kind of losing to zoners, this is an incredibly strong, well-rounded, high damage, right? Like, good pressure, good buttons, good mid-screen, like, strong, easy-to-access win condition character that kind of gets zoned to shit. With that being said, I mean, she has this, which isn't a good neutral skip, but it's at least a mid-range burst option, right? That's relatively quick, right? She is just quick on her feet. She does have, like, good jumping buttons, but it's not necessarily enough, right? Certainly, if Lumi could do everything that it currently did, and also could double as, like, an actual fireball or anti-zoning tool or something like that, Vera will be significantly better, but that Vera would be way too good. Way too good, right? Like, you take away this zoning weakness from Vera, and guess what? She is just Catalina. She's just a different flavor of Catalina. She is, like, she really is that good everywhere else. Outside of getting zoned to hell and back, she is that good everywhere else. Vera is, in some ways, better Catalina. Except, she gets significantly more fucked by zone. Like, Catalina can struggle into zoners. Vera, like, has very little counterplay to it, yeah. Vera will be okay with just being Catalina. Yeah. Anyway, cool character, man. Strong character. Excited to play an actual good and like functioning character instead of Lucilius. My bad, Luci mains, but that'll be next Sunday or next Monday probably. We might watch another. I think there's some interesting top 8s to watch next Sunday, but next Monday we'll play us some Vera. For now, I think I'm gonna get the hell out of here, fellas. Haunts tomorrow. Haunsing. So look forward to that. Have fun with good luck on anyone who's making some Libra aces. I officially have 3 functional. Hold on, I just got like that anxiety of like, wait a second. I picked my league, right? Hold on, Uma Musume. Puriti Dabi. 1 second. I fucking picked my league for Champions Meet, right? See it that long. I now have 3 functional horses for Libra Cup, but I can improve on all of them. The gold chip I have, everything is perfect, but she missed spurt. Like great speed, stam, power, wit, everything. But she missed spurt, so that's a big problem. I could definitely improve on that. The Maya just needs slightly better stats, and the Ogre needs slightly better stats and needs to hit Slick Surge, or it needs to hit on your left instead of just Slick Surge. But let me just double check real quick. I selected my fucking league, didn't I? Haunts Gaming, indeed. Yes, I did. Okay, thank God. Graded league. We take those. All right, fellas. I have no functional horse girls. That's tough. Libra is a son of a bitch. For now, though, have a wonderful rest of your day, fellas, and I will see you tomorrow for some horse. I could probably get through round 1. Yeah, on the bright side, you have a lot of time, right? Round 1, you can get through, and then you can build like your more optimal horses for round 2, because round 2 is where all the killers are, right? Round 1 will be a lot of people who just like put their long team trials team in there. Tends to not be too hard if you put any effort into it at all and you like know what you're doing. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Congratulations me on getting Luci done. Yay, yay.